Welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal Clear. Last time, we caught the legendary dogs and Celebi. Got our Pokemon up to the low to mid 40s as well. If you're not familiar with our team here, we got Oven the Clefable, the Shiny Clefable, Channel Sonic the Vaporeon, Muma the Heracross, and Bulby the Venusaur, with Pygmus the Swinub and XD001 Shadow Lugia as our HM friends. You like John Wick? I love the first John Wick movie, and I really like Keanu Reeves as an actor. And that's all I got. I think it's cool. I honestly would have preferred Hayden Christensen because of the dichotomy, or not the dichotomy, but sort of the irony that Darth Vader and Shadow are somewhat similar characters, but regardless, it doesn't really matter. What we are going to be doing today first is I'm going to be showing one of the coolest events, I think, that is in this game, in Crystal Clear. It's a custom event made for Pokemon Crystal Clear. And then we're going to be grinding for the Elite Four. I don't think I'm going to face the Elite Four today because it might take a little bit and I want to do it all in one shot. It really depends on when we get our Pokemon, because I'm going to have to raise our entire team up to level 60. The Elite Four is a lot harder here in Crystal Clear than it is in regular Crystal, so we really have to be over-prepared, and we're only using 4 Pokemon for it, so we gotta be careful. But what I want to do first to have something interesting in this episode that's not just me grinding gym leaders is we're gonna head into Tojo Falls. So Tojo Falls has been expanded a little bit, honestly, in like a supernatural way, that it's like weird to think that like this isn't something that's in base Pokemon Crystal. So there's an extra waterfall up here that takes us to floor 2 of the Tojo Falls, and you can see up there that there's a Starmie that you can find. If you use Rock Smash here, you can just catch a wild Starmie, which is pretty sick. Very good for chaining, because like I said way back in episode 1 when we were chaining for the Shiny Clefairy, your encounter chains are saved to SRAM, so you can just keep defeating this guy and resetting to increase your chain. It's pretty great. I'm gonna go ahead and collect this item here, and then if I walk over here and click on this wall, I find a Booster Ball. Booster Ball is an extremely rare item added for Crystal Clear that is a Master Ball, but when you catch the Pokemon, it will automatically set it to maximum DVs. I don't know if there are other locations where you can find the Booster Ball other than right there, but the only other place to get it is in an area that we haven't explored yet, so I won't talk about it. Also, a cool thing, I believe you can find Squirtle up here. Yo, 7 Stardust. I'll be taking that. It's a movie verse. It's not exciting. I think that the movies are, like, fun. Like, they're not, like, super ultra amazing, but it's like, I'll watch it, you know. I like Sonic. It's kind of fun to see him run around and shit, you know? I'm not losing my mind, but they're a good time for sure. I've seen Sonic 1 twice and Sonic 2 once. So, I'm excited to go in with Sonic 3. Haley and I are probably going to take some shots beforehand going into the theater. It'll be kind of fun. But additionally, we're also on our journey to capture all 251 Pokemon, and we're currently sitting at 74 because I am a good streamer and have forgotten yet again to add the caught amount to the overlay. Oh man, wow, really? I mean, I guess we are 17. No, we should have a ×4 here. Catch this Cloyster. I guess Cloyster must have a low catch rate. Cloyster's a Pokemon I actually think is really fun to use. The cock amount? That must have been what I said. Well, I think I would extend your statement, Amazon, into Sonic is just in general a lot more fun when you just, like, don't care about what other people think about the games you like. In fact, I could extend that even farther beyond. I actually don't know what's down here. I'm gonna visit this real quick. Oh, this just takes us to the other side. Nice. A really cool thing, like I showed with Mount Mortar, at least I think I showed it with Mount Mortar, but you don't actually have to go through Tojo Falls to continue on this route. This thing was removed. That is possible. It is. It is. What's up, Poop Man? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. The types of stuff when it comes to Sonic games or just video games in general that I like to engage with on social media is when there's someone who's genuinely like, there's this really cool thing that I think is underrated about this game, or I really enjoy like this moment of the game even though a lot of other people don't. Like, those are kind of the interesting things to like engage with. I don't really just like being like, wow, Keanu Reeves, wow, he sucks, and then it's like a bunch of people like defending it or saying like you suck or whatever. Because the defendant's not. I mean, it's really just like, go outside, man, just like we did right there. You know, like it's a video game, it's fiction, man. It's supposed to be fun. And that's why I try to have as much fun with it as possible. And I encourage everyone else that if you like the games you like, then play them. Doesn't matter what other people think. Anyway, moving on, we are now outside on the second floor of Tojo Falls. We come up here, we get to go to an area called Lake Tojo. Super cool stuff. It's got really good music and a cool little thing here. That if we press the A button on this tile, the camera will actually pan over to this patch of grass so we can see there are 3 Stantler over there. The swarm here, I believe, Cosmic can correct me on this, but I believe this swarm changes every day. I think it's between Stantler, Elekid, Magby, and Tyrogue. I don't know if there's actually more. I don't think they have anything special about them. It's just a guaranteed way to encounter the Pokemon. And I believe we actually need Stantler, so we're gonna go over and catch one real quick. Oh, Nightbot lost his sub, rip. That's fine. I'm trying to think, is there anything special about these? Other than that, they're a really high level? Holy Jesus. I guess maybe this encounter scales with badges? Because I don't remember them being this. Because there's a really, like, fun little thing to do. Oh, whoops. Nice critical hit, Channel of Sonic. Thank you. Pigeon ad as we speak. The pigeon ad that has the guy who voices Archer as one of the pigeons. And it's very weird. Hit the gritty while Sonic says something. I am so far removed from, like, the internet and shit at this point that I don't know. I don't know what any of that means. I've seen John Wick 1, and it's got my favorite movie scene ever in it. And that's about the extent. I also know that, Keanu is in Bill and Ted, of course, as well. But other than Extraordinary Adventures of Bill and Ted and, what's the other thing I just said? John Wick. I don't know what else Keanu is in. In Stantler, just not. I mean, I know it used, like, I guess it used 3 sand attacks, so I shouldn't be too surprised. I don't think it's that heavy of a Pokemon, so I'm just gonna throw an Ultra Ball and hope for the best. See, I thought that this would be at level 5. So, but, oops. Uh-oh. No, I don't have any other status moves. John Wick, I can't tell you anything about the other ones because I haven't seen it, but John Wick 1 is an awesome movie, and it's got some really cool scenes. Alright, cool, missed takedown, that's nice. Probably would have, painted itself. Oh yeah, Keanu's in The Matrix as well. He's Neo. He's the main character of The Matrix. The Matrix is one of those movies where I feel like, just because it's so ingrained in pop culture, like, I really want to watch it. For that reason. I'm not really interested in the actual plotline, but I feel like it's just one of those movies that I, like, need to know. Alrighty, so time for the main attraction of Lake Tojo. We're gonna be using Whirlpool a little bit here. to get to the center of the lake. But there's a really cool thing for us. Oh, I also forgot we did the Mewtwo side quest yesterday. The Mewtwo side quest is really cool. I think what I might do is I might cut out the Mewtwo side quest itself and put it as like a bonus on the second channel. Just because I know there are people that are not going to click on the VOD, but hopefully doing that will kind of showcase the Mewtwo side quest. Because it's really cool and I think has legitimately good writing. Alrighty, so when we get to the center of the shrine here, or the center of the lake, there's this shrine. Some kind of shrine. Oh, there are markings on it. Let's see if I can lead one of many to our sanctuary. The Master of Resurrection, the Master of the Storms, the Master, or what is it? The something of the Ancestor. God, what does it say? The children? I think it's the children of the ancestor. And then the one who opens the portal chooses the something something. I don't remember what it is. Alrighty. I'm going to talk to chat in a second. I want to keep the flow of this going. So there are certain Pokemon you can bring to this shrine. And if you have them set as your follower, a portal opens. A portal beckons to you. Throw some items in? No. Ready to touch the portal? Let's enter in. Welcome to Origin Plains. If you're familiar with the special Arceus event that's in... also, this sign is a PC, by the way, which is kind of funny. I'm going to just deposit oven real quick because we need a space in our party. If you're very familiar with the Arceus event in HeartGold and SoulSilver, where you can get a Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina egg from the, is it like the Sojo ruins or whatever? This is going to seem very similar. Let's see. The ethereal voice echoes, known as the original one. Here it is that I offer my children an endless refuge. There are 1,000 arms of my... Choose wisely. Swinub's gonna walk over here. Ho-Oh. This tree seems to represent Ho-Oh. Choose Ho-Oh. Hero voice echoes. Lugia. This tree seems to represent Lugia. Choose Lugia. Celebi. Tree seems to represent Celebi. Choose Celebi. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to pick because we already own all three of these Pokemon. So, what do you want? Ho-Oh, Lugia, or Celebi? If, Lugia? Alright. It works for me. Alright, super fun cutscene here. Here we go. Thumbo received a Lugia egg. So, Origin Plains is a place where you can get, depending on which Pokemon you bring, you can get one of 3 legendary Pokemon without doing their side quests or whatever. If you bring a Ho-Oh, you can get an Entei, Suicune, or Raikou egg. If you bring Lugia, you can get an Articuno, Zapdos, or Moltres egg. If you bring Ditto, you can get a Mew, Mewtwo, or Unknown egg. And then as an Easter egg, if you've already done the Piggy side quest, which if you don't remember in different caves around Kanto and Johto, there were different colored Swinubs. One of the main ones that you might remember is when we were in Mountain Moon. There was a yellow one called Lemon. There are 4 of those, and if you find all 4 of them and go talk to Piggy in the forge with Shockslayer, which is where we got the sword, I think that was back in part 2, you can bring Swinub and get Ho-Oh, Lugia, or Celebi. This event can only be done once until you defeat the Elite Four, and I'll talk about more what the Elite Four resets after we do it, but it's very similar to a lot of modern Pokemon. But yeah, so you can get an egg of a free legendary Pokemon, and you can do this as early as you want, as long as you meet the requirements, and since you can get HMs without gym badges and stuff, you could start with, you know, super powerful Pokemon on your team without having to do a side quest or anything like that. It's pretty cool. I think the 100% speedrun uses this to get Celebi. Since I mentioned with the Celebi quest before that you need to, if you don't have any gym badges or haven't caught another legendary Pokemon, Professor Oak will fight you with like a level 40 to 50 team. So we are going to go ahead and hatch this egg real quick just to show that it is in fact Lugia. Thankfully, when the egg's given to you, it's given like right before it hatches, so we should be able to do it really quickly. Let me go ahead and catch up on chat while we're just moving up and down here. See, what's up, Mattios? How you doing? Hope things are going well for you today. Here the news is going to be voiced by Keanu Reeves. I did. I think it's cool. And Stumble kidnapped God, essentially. Yeah, Piggy has cake. With the other 3 Pokemon, it's like actually like a super cool, like serious cutscene, and then doing it with Swinub is just like Swinub jumping and grabbing cake. Back and forth for a bit. Yeah, thankfully, it's really quick to do it because Crystal Clear removes all of the NPCs out of the middle of Goldenrod. Plus, if you use Cut or the Sword on those 2 grass tiles that you just saw me walk over, they can be permanently cut down. So you won't run into wild Pokemon or whatever and get a few extra steps. And the reason I'm not on the bicycle is because if you're... the running shoes are, I believe, are as fast or faster than the bicycle. The bicycle is basically just used for headbutting. So it's nice. And we can keep our follower. Yay! We have atoned for our sins and also now have a regular Lugia along with Shadow Lugia as well. Wow, that is a very long animation. It's Pigmas. Piggy is Shockslayer's pig. Ooh, he's got kind of a belly on him if you look to the left and look at the party. Regular Lugia's got a bit of a belly on him compared to Shadow Lugia. Must have thinned out. Oh, he also comes with Waterfall. That's cool. Yeah, very cool stuff. Not too terribly useful since you need Waterfall to get to Lake Tojo. But, like I was saying earlier, you need to... you can only do that event at Origin Plains once until you defeat the Elite Four. Then it resets and you can do it again. So you can literally get infinite legendary Pokemon if you so desire. Go ahead and put Lugia away because we don't need him. Box 4. Additionally, before we walked into the big portal, a small portal opened that said throw some items in. If you throw in star pieces... I could have this backwards, so Cosmic, correct me if I'm wrong. If you throw in 6 star pieces, it's guaranteed to be a shiny Pokemon. If you throw in 6 big pearls, it's guaranteed to have maximum DVs, I believe. And anything less than 6, you can throw in 1 to 6. And I think it just increases the chance, but it's guaranteed at 6. And you can use Compound Eyes plus Chaining like we did for the Lucky Egg to grab... big pearls off of wild cloisters and star pieces off of wild starmies. Okay, where is... Uh-oh. Where is Oven? So cool stuff. It's a really, really neat event. Oh, sorry, it's 3 and 3. So what? So was I right with, if you throw in less than 3? Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead. We haven't had a Oven follow in a while, so we're gonna let the Chonk walk around with that. One other quick thing that I want to do before we, do I want to do this now? I'll do it at some other point. I don't even know what day it is. Friday? Ooh, a cool thing I can show off, too, is if you want to get Master Balls, if you go to Mahogany Town on a Friday, it has to be a Friday night specifically, actually. So let me just change the time real quick. Thank you for the lurk, Cosmic. I always appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying the Crystal Clear streams. Now, let's go ahead and reset the clock real quick. Still very happy that that feature's just straight up on the title screen. So if we just switch the time here, it's not actually Friday during the stream, but... Hey, that's an emote? It must be Late Chonk. Accidentally doing emotes. So the old Rocket hideout was converted into the Mahogany Bazaar. This is a place where you can buy items for your house and decorating your house and stuff. I think this will be something we focus on after the Elite Four. Just because I'd like to have a nice little through line of doing stuff and then just kind of cleaning up things after we defeat the Elite Four the first time. There's still a bunch of stuff to do afterward. But if you are looking for Master Balls, if you go down into this corner on a Friday night, hey kid, can you keep a secret? Actually, Yusin tipped us off to this at the end of the Mewtwo side quest. And you tell him you won't turn him in, he used to work for Team Rocket, blah, 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 blah. Silphco was developing the Master Ball, and essentially he snuck off with a box of Master Balls. And every Friday night, you can purchase Master Balls, as many as you want, for the low, low price of... oh my god. He talked so much on the first time. 150,000 Poké. So we could buy one if we wanted, but I don't need a Master Ball for anything. Since we have most of the legendaries anyway, I don't think I'm gonna really need a Master Ball. It's 150k. But thankfully, money is so easy to get in Crystal Clear that it's really not that big a deal if you're fighting the gyms. Okay. Now, I am going to let the VOD watchers, I'm going to let the stream know, we are now in grind time. I am going to be constantly refighting some gym leaders in order to grind up my team to level 60 before the Elite Four, because they kind of gotta be. We're only going to be using 4 Pokemon, and the Elite Four is very difficult, and we're also not able to use items during battle against the Elite Four, so I really want to make sure my Pokemon are nice and safe. Yeah, Mewtwo, yep, I have all of the legendary Pokemon and 2 Lugias now. So if you're not interested in watching grinding, see ya. See ya next time. But I wanted to add, you know, a couple fun things to the beginning here. I'm gonna go ahead and put some items. Ooh, it's storming outside. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear that. I could use the rare candies, but I would rather save them. You can't use items on the Elite Four. Nope. I think I'm gonna keep an amulet coin. Experience share I don't need. Max ether I don't need. Full restore don't need. Miracle berries I don't need them right now. Lucky egg I need. I can just sell a bunch of this stuff. In this game, you are correct. You can use them in between fights, but not during the fights. I believe I can actually sell to this lady. You know, I really appreciate that, you know, we can just sell our random shit to anybody in this world. It's very convenient. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do some grind time. Let's refight the gym leaders. Now, I need to look to see which one of our team members have the slowest experience growth, and we'll do them first. Medium fast. I think Venusaur is also medium fast, but I'll just double check here. Medium slow, okay. Heracross is slow. Fable. I think this is medium fast. Oh, it's just straight up fast. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna do Heracross, Venusaur, Vaporeon, Fable. So, we'll start with Heracross. Whitney's gym is probably the best place for this. I might fight another gym or two, but I really want to avoid doing that because I don't want to do something that's like kind of important in the middle of a grind. I'm gonna start off with the amulet coin, but may end up switching to the lucky egg, just if we're not gaining a bunch of experience, because we do have to gain a lot of levels. If you've never seen me do refights in Crystal Clear before, if you go into a gym you've already beaten and talk to the gym statues, you can re-challenge a gym. And you can choose what set of gym leader you want to fight. So the current set is the if you were to fight them as your next gym leader. So because we have 8 badges, it would be Whitney's set if she were our 9th gym leader. And then, of course, set 1 if she were our first, set 2 if she was our 2nd, and so on and so forth. But you could only fight up to the current set. So you can't fight a stronger version of Whitney or anything, but here we go. Let's do some grinding. One thing I am a little worried about, I'm curious to see if the Suicune battle music is going to be part of our randomized music list, and I'm worried about it because it gets copyright struck, which is just awesome. I get very aggravated by copyright strikes of remixes of other owned music. It's very, very annoying. I also don't want to use emulator speed up. I only want to use emulator speed up for shiny hunting. And that's just to get a move on because shiny hunting obviously has very low odds. Maybe, depending on how strapped we are for time, because I have until the games list is released for GDQ to complete my playthrough of Crystal Clear. If we're getting close to the end and I just have to grind and use speed up, I will, but I really want to avoid using it because I think even in like grinding sessions and stuff, it just kind of, I don't know. I think it like ruins some of the authenticity of the playthrough, and it's not as fun to watch. I don't think. Plus, I could also accidentally KO Heracross, and I'm trying to, you know, make him super yoked and whatever. I am going to turn off attack animations, though. I need to do that after this, because that'll just speed it up a little bit, because Pokemon entry animations and the attack animations are quite long. Thankfully, our Heracross is just absolutely yoked. I'm really liking the levels of these Pokemon. I think it won't take us that long. I would imagine it's probably going to take the rest of the stream to get our 4 pokes up, but we'll see. We also can't gauge it based on Heracross specifically because its experience gain is slow. Yep, Meowth evolves into Persian. I actually quite like Persian. It's another normal type that learns a lot of moves. I used it on a couple of Fire Red teams. Okay, let me go ahead and turn where's the option, battle animations off. Thank you. Unfortunately, Whitney's gym is kind of cumbersome to walk through, but whatever. Thankfully, a super nice addition to Crystal Clear that is also super accessible for if you were to put this game on a flash cart is that there's an inherent Turbo A feature. So I just have to hold the button. I don't have to like... Oh, come on. Lugia! Oh, shit. Well, actually, I can just let him die and then switch back to Heracross. Eventually, we'll be one-shotting these Pokemon, so... we won't have to worry about roar and stuff like that eventually. A nice thing, too, that the game doesn't tell you, but I kind of wish it did, is that when you activate a gym re-challenge, your team gets fully healed, so we won't have to walk back out to the Pokemon Center every single time. I'm trying to think, is there another gym we defeated that might be better than Whitney's gym? Just because Whitney's gym is so freaking cumbersome to walk around. But it does have a lot of trainers. With Pokemon that give a lot of experience, so maybe I'll just stay the course here. We are getting kind of a look at the levels for our next couple gym leaders, though. Should have more than enough PP to defeat whatever's on Whitney's team. Yeah, I'm down for a little ranting. This is basically a just chatting stream with Pokemon Crystal Clear in the background. Hopefully, I think with our Pokemon at level 60, we probably won't have to grind again. That might be a lie. We might have to grind again. To fight the super boss, but at least for a solid chunk of the playthrough. Doing all of this with just 2 grinds would be very nice. Because I think there might be a 3rd grind that I'll have to do, but I'll do that off screen. Should we, do that side quest? Hey, it's Oven! Looks a lot less cool on the other side, though. Gosh, what do we want to talk about, chat? I don't even know. This music's pretty cool. I don't think I've heard this track. Oh, you want to talk about Shadow. Not much to say. Ooh, I will say at the time of this recording, the Omega Bio is going to be out very soon. So keep on the lookout for the main channel for that if you enjoy watching the character bios. And the silver one, I'm gunning to get the silver one out before the end of May. The silver one's gonna be a beefer. I don't actually know. I think it might... I always, when I write out the scripts, I think it's gonna be longer than it actually is when I read it out. It might actually end up being a very similar length to Shadow's. What foods do I like that no one else likes? At least in my experience, I would say tuna. I am a big fan of tuna. I really like it. But not many people like it. Mostly because it stinks. Well, that's not good. Guess our best course of action is maybe Venusaur. This is scary. I think Miltank has good special defense, but our tuna at a sushi place ain't bad. Well, I like the canned tuna. One, because it's like 50 cents, and one of those cans of tuna has 23 grams of protein and a bunch of omega-3s, which I don't... They sound like they're healthy, but I don't actually know what they do for you. All I know is that it's very protein dense. Tuna is very protein dense for the amount of calories that it is, which is very nice. Alrighty. Like I said, we don't have to go back and heal. We can just come back. Hopefully Heracross can sweep the gym this time. Hey, what's up, Channel of Sonic? How you doing? I guess it might be better to just go right and skip this trainer because Furret doesn't give a lot of experience. So it probably will be more advantageous to skip this trainer next time and just fight the other 3. I really should have done Price's gym as part of my first 8 because Price's gym with a fighting type Pokemon, like, it gives a lot of experience and everyone dies. It sure is. One of the unlockable tracks in the game. I don't really like raw fish too much, other than, I guess tuna is technically raw. Like the canned tuna is technically raw. Oh, you can't. Good to know. It's kind of mean. But I mean, we can still avoid fighting the first trainer, so not a big deal. Of course, Muma Mima. The gym we have to grind for Muma Mima is like the worst gym. Misty will be very good for our boy, or our girl, Bulby. And then Blaine will be super good for Vaporeon. And then, Clefable? I don't know. I might also do Misty for Clefable because of Thunderbolt. It's fine dining at 10 p.m. I agree. Well, I toast the bread first, and then I mix tuna with mayonnaise. When you're living real cheap, you buy the dollar loaf of bread, the 70-cent can of tuna, and then do that. than like the jar of mayonnaise. It really doesn't sound good. You just don't appreciate tuna. Oh my god. Wait, well, how are we faster than... Oh. Alright, bro. Can we stop this, please? Oh boy. Yeah, tuna is also like one of those things that just like feels good to eat too. Like I'd never feel nasty after I eat tuna. For Minecraft, dude, you're deep in the grind. I personally would say enjoy it while you're in it, but I would imagine it's probably disrupting your studies, unless your studies are the other 25%. Yes, it's not quite summer yet, so you can't just, you know. We're actually doing this pretty quickly. He's already at level 47, and he has a slow growth rate, so we might actually not be here for as long as I thought. If we're done with the grind and still have time left in the stream, we'll probably do some more exploring. Did an exam and got a 95%? Yo, congratulations, dude. That's awesome. That's gonna become the next ninja. Who knows, dude? Thank God. Alright, Karate Chop does not one-shot the Clefable without the critical hit. Of course, we get the critical hit there. I would imagine probably once Muma Mima's level 50, it's gonna start one-shotting everything with Karate Chop. Yo, and Niv thought that was hilarious. Fire Blast! No! God damn it. If you didn't know, burn cuts your attack stat in half, so we're gonna have to heal here. I mean, 70, like 80 attacks still ain't bad though. Try cross chop and see if we still one-shot. Wow. Who needs it? EXP Rise, this is a pretty damn good team. Tauros is also a Pokemon I've never used but have really wanted to use. The Gen 1 sprite for Gen 1 sprite for Tauros is hilarious. Do I have full restore? I don't. Alright, well, see you later. We'll just finish off this team with someone else. Muma Mima is just that guy. It also helps that everything you fight in the base game doesn't have stat EXP, so you're just at a tremendous advantage all the time. Max Revive, you're able to buy Max Revives later. That's why I threw it away, because you just don't need it. Oh, Flinch. Do I still get confused if I get Flinch? Nice. Old Pokemon quirks. Oh, God. Alright, let's see what you can do. Oh, baby. We're getting Whitneyed. This is why we can't get burned. You know, I'm surprised they're not using, items. The gym leaders can still use items just fine. Go, triple 50 roll? Damn. Well, thankfully, Clefable is female. Yeah, that's a good job. Alright, this could be the kill, as long as we hit through Infatuation. We're probably gonna milk drink. No, no milk drink, alright. No, we got so lucky. Oh! Nice. Da 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 da. Oh. Yep. Guile's theme. I love it. Does he now? Unfortunately, you have to talk to the gym statues from the side. I'm not entirely sure why, but whatever. Honestly, I would probably say maybe 10 more chips through this gym and we'll be sitting good. I could switch to the lucky egg, but I would rather get more money, because money is good. And, I mean, if it means we go through an extra trip here, I'm not going to be crying about it. The only unfortunate part of Heracross is it's kind of slow. Other than that. Now, this is the type of content you can't have when you're playing PO6. Just sitting and holding A. This is the type of stuff streamers live for. I should probably turn on instant text as well. It'll speed things up substantially. No, because that's your thing. I hate that everyone else likes cheesecake. Thank you for not using roar this time. I don't like cheesecake at all, but I have never met a single other person that doesn't like cheesecake. Everyone else loves cheesecake. Let me turn on instant text. Oh, instant text is already on. Well, that's awkward. It's overrated. Well, just like plain cheesecake. See, I don't think people like plain cheesecake. I think cheesecake is like a good base for other things. Like for like toppings and stuff or different flavors. Personal fave? Interesting. Alright, looks like... I mean, maybe the randomization hasn't caught it, but it looks like the Suicune battle theme is not part of the randomization. Thank goodness. Or else I'll have to fucking go in and edit, because I have to re-render the last part, which is really annoying. In the middle when it comes to cheesecake? Interesting. Yeah, wow, we're almost level 50, and I think this is our 4th trip through. So, we're making great time. Half an hour on each Pokemon would be nice. Probably once I start one-shotting all the Pokemon, I'll probably switch to the Lucky Egg. Even though I just said earlier in this run. Con Pass? Cheesecake is cold is way better. You know what else is way better when it's cold? No, well, I wouldn't say way better, but like a good deal better when it's cold. Panera Bread mac and cheese. Cold pizza is also very good. Panera Bread mac and cheese, if you like buy it in the store. Costco right now sells like super big tubs of them. But that shit cold is just... There aren't many like cold dishes that are savory as well. But I think it's untapped market potential. Thankfully we're not burned this time. I ought to try it. The Breadco mac and cheese is very good. It's pricey though. Like in comparison, you can buy a box of Kraft mac and cheese for like $1, but Breadco mac and cheese is like I think $7 or something. Oh, you don't like Kraft mac and cheese, huh? Thankfully, if you're not buying the really pricey stuff like the Master Ball and everything, or buying coins for the game corner, it's actually, you don't actually need enough money. It's arsenic in their cheese powder. I'm still alive. Most of the time I eat Aldi brand mac and cheese, and I'm sure there's arsenic in that one too. Obviously not enough arsenic to kill you. Or is this like the aspartame shit that people are on? Da-da-da-da. All those proteins we spoon-fed Muma Mima are really paying off right now. I think Karate Chop could probably one-shot Grand Bull now. Dun, 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 dun. Puts dandruff in the powder, really? I love me a little bit of dead skin. Oh, nice. I wonder if that was a range. Maybe not. Oh, she only has Grand. Very interesting. All right, so what, I'm just throwing it out here. Maybe you just don't like Kraft mac and cheese. It's just a hunch. Cheetos has toes in their chips? I mean, they are called Cheetos, aren't they? But, it was quite preposterous, I apologize. For jumping to extremely wild conclusion. It deserves a ban? I mean, you're the one in charge, so... I wonder if you've ever used a Kappa before, Amazon. Probably not. The Grudge, I can't believe it. Oh, nice critical hit on Cross Chop. Couldn't have gotten that on Karate Chop instead. I don't know how much of a fan I am. Why did it ruin your life? My wife left me. I failed all my exams. All because of that. I don't know how I feel about, like, spicy chips. I like chips and a spicy dip. Precisely in that order, exactly. The wife has to leave you first. And dog liked her better and now she's gone. That's what would happen should Haley and I ever leave. Bonzo would absolutely go with her. I mean, I already spent a year of just me and Bonzo. I think I'm good. Man, we are cruising. I did not expect to gain levels this fast. Bonzo is our dog, just in my name. Well, I'll take my vitamins, and Niv, you should take your vitamins. If you don't eat like any other greens during the day, you probably should take your vitamins. I don't think I need to put on the lucky egg. I think I'm just gonna cruise for some cash here. Because I'm a greedy son of a bitch. I really like the Gen 3 music, which is what we're hearing right now, as a chip tune. I think I like it more as the chip tune than I like it in normal Gen 3. Eat raw spinach like chips. I'm a big fan of spinach. I think spinach is really good. Probably have some more spinach around the house. Put it in my egg fried rice in the morning. Eat your vitamins and say your prayers. Goddamn right. I'm definitely feeling that slow experience growth with that. Well, the song's from Gen 8. That makes sense. Actually, I think it only goes up to Gen 7. We can look. Hey, what up, Zen? You're not in Japan. Who said, oh god. Who said they were going to Japan? That was Mayonnaise. Where you at, bro? Why did I come here? You are in Japan. I guess you're both going to Japan. How's it over there, man? It's gotta be like, what? 6 in the morning? No, that's too far. Probably... maybe like 10? I don't think Mayonnaise is there. I think he's going in the... summer. Oh, it's 6 a.m. for you right now? Well, shit. Thanks for coming to the stream. I never thought I'd stream that early. Unless it was a 24-hour stream, I suppose. How long are you there for? A week? Nice. Ooh, that was without a crit, too. I think now we finally crossed the threshold where we can start just owning everything with Karate Chop, which is real nice. Get some crits for good measure. I think I'll still cross-chop Tauros and Miltank. I think they're a little too beefy. Aren't enough sound channels to have Miltank's cry play and have the music continue. Level 55, only 5 more levels to go. Those stats are juicy, man. At a banquet, let's go. Is it a work trip? Karate Chop is good. Karate Chop's not that great. Force Palm is where it's at in terms of reliable fighting type moves. Oops, I don't want to fight this trainer. But we are. But we're at the point now to where Heracross, it becomes even more mindless because Heracross can just destroy everything with Karate Chop. We balling on PTO? Let's go, dude. Happy for you. That sounds super fun. I can't wait to eventually leave the United States at some point. Other than be in Canada for 5 minutes. No. This is, everything is Vanilla Crystal. The only thing that's changed, like, move-wise, is you can find a unlockable place called the Battle Tutor. And you can teach non-canon moves to your Pokemon to make them more viable. It makes a shit ton of Pokemon more viable and makes the move sets more interesting. Really cool addition. It's something that I really appreciate about Crystal Clear is that it's like expanded Gen 2. It doesn't rely on like adding stuff from future generations to make things interesting. Let's put things into perspectives. I absolutely want to. I do not have the money to leave anywhere. Not even visit another city, really. I know that Crystal Clear is making the big bucks right now. One place I really want to go to is ESA. I think doing ESA, which is Europe's version of GDQ, would be a really good excuse to go to Europe. We'll see where life takes us. Oh, I thought that I was out of focus for whatever reason. There actually is a setting in the BGB emulator where I can have the controller work out of focus, but it doesn't work, so fake setting. You really want to come to Europe? 100%. Get to see and visit a lot of places in a very small area because, like, in Europe, the countries are as big as states in the United States, so it doesn't take that long to go between them. Like, the dream goal would be, like, go to Europe and, like, get there a few days before ESA, then do ESA, and then just spend an entire week just fucking about, you know? Around Europe. I'm surprised with how drunk you were at the banquet. I'm surprised you're up this early. Before the sun. Alright, let's see. I imagine this is gonna one-hit. I'm really hoping that level 60 is gonna be enough. I think it will be. I think the strongest Pokemon we're gonna be fighting against is level 71. And we've got multiple answers to that Pokemon, so I'm not too terribly worried. Oh, we do not one-shot the Milk Tank. We've been doing this for almost 30 minutes, I want to say. Maybe 25 minutes, and we're already at level 60 with our slowest growth Pokemon, so I think everybody else is just going to be crazy quick. Hey, what's up, young Stuffy? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. I've done Painkiller in college. The secret to why hangovers happen is because you're dehydrated. It is always that. The goal to not be hungover if you get hungover, liquid IV. Make a mixed drink. What I do, I literally do tequila, water, liquid IV, blacked out and haven't been hungover. I don't recommend drinking to excess. In fact, I'd say that that is a terrible thing to do, in my opinion. Nor do I condone doing such a thing. But to make any drinking experience more tolerable, water is good. I always think it's like a rite of passage for college girls to go through the drink a drink, drink a water phase. It's like, especially sophomore year of college, like every girl I knew was like, I'm going to drink a drink, and then I'm gonna drink a water afterward, and then I'll drink a drink. Water is good cold. I don't actually know if water is... I'm pretty sure it's like worse for you when it's cold, but it really doesn't matter. Last Bridget. Wonder how much money we've gotten. I'm gonna check it real quick. We're at like 130. Yo, we've like doubled our money. I might have to buy some stuff. I can probably buy some stuff from the game corner, actually. Hey, what's up, Philip? How you doing? Nice. Big smart. Big smart. GJ! Thank you so much for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 15 months, my man. You are 3 months away from that blue gem. That's insane. More money, thank you. Enjoy that gem and all those emotes, and thank you for supporting the stream. Who would you like to follow us around? Good sir. One thing that I do really hope is that after Crystal Clear is done, I hope that this will be a good series for people who maybe find the channel afterward to come back, because one of my biggest like goals was to make it to where if there were ever a situation where like one video would do super well or something on one of the channels, and then, you know, like a bunch of people show up and like want to watch the other stuff that they're able to watch is actually good. So I hope this series has been good so far, and you can let me know if there's anything else or if there's anything you'd like me to change about it. And I'll put it in the old consideration box. Channel of Sonic, of course. That would make sense, wouldn't it? They might already be following. Oh, it's my Fable. Classic Violus command. No, I mean, when people take issue with stuff that goes on, like, there are absolutely aspects of the stream that I'm very receptive to things. Because I always look to improve and make the experience better. I mean, the stream is quite literally for you guys, so if you're not enjoying yourself, either one, don't be here, or if you think there's something I could do better, always let me know. Stelmo, could you, like, play better, you know? That'd probably be nice. Might go ahead, even though we're gonna hit level 60 before Whitney, I think I'm just gonna go through this entire gym cycle. Maybe we'll get Heracross to 61 or something. On it till now, 11 p.m. Work on that damn presentation, bro. Get moving, that PowerPoint ain't gonna write itself. You're my background noise. Let's go. We'll quit chatting and start working. Mm-hmm. DJ's just got the command list back up. Usually, I really can play. Well, I think that's, no, I understand what you mean. That's good. Like, I feel like I'm glad that even if I'm not playing my main game, that the streams can still be enjoyable in some capacity for you. Or maybe a different capacity, I should say. Because obviously it's a lot chiller when we're not screaming about Sonic. Got a command for everything? I don't know about everything, but a lot of stuff, yeah. I will say there already was a lot of commands before Violus. He just, I think he might have single-handedly doubled the command amount. Wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Any potential failures in your academic pursuit? That's true. Maybe we just don't see the vision. Alright, well that's one poke to level 60, and that took... I don't even know when we started. Maybe 30, 40 minutes? And this was our slow growth one. So if you didn't know, Pokemon actually have different, like, experience growth rates. I think it always ends at 1 million experience points, but, like, how they get there is different. Which is, I guess, kind of weird. I don't know if they, like, get more experience from the Pokemon that they face, or if, like, it's just aligned differently in terms of level. I'm not entirely sure, actually. I am really sad that that command didn't work, genuinely. Alright, I don't believe Misty has an answer. She might have a Gyarados, which sucks. But I would imagine that at some point... Gyarados' special defense is actually fairly high. But hopefully it won't be too big of a problem for full, wherever this is, Bulby here. Am I the person who used it? Yes. It was like a sacrifice command. I wonder if stream elements can do it. Yeah, I wanted it to be like Tails has executed you, and it's like, a 10-minute timeout or something. Thought it would have been funny. I thought you were starting to like Unleashed from your streams. Man, the randomizer really likes Guile's theme. Goddamn. You do now? Oh no, we lost him. Same reason you're here. To have someone to feel superior to. Still like it more than before. Sonic Unleashed versus Sonic Generations kind of has the same feeling for me as, like, between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. Whereas, and I'm only talking day stages of Unleashed, where, like, Unleashed is a much more coherent adventure, and I kind of enjoyed that experience better than that. Like, better for it. The same reason why I like Sonic 3 and Knuckles over Sonic 2. But Unleashed also has the Werehog, whereas Sonic 2 doesn't have any bullshit like that, so... it's not quite the same, but... Oh, rip Quagsire. Maybe I don't want to use Misty for... Oh, we have fought Volkner. I think Volkner might be our ticket. The Unleashed project is very good, yeah. Yeah, Lapras is gonna be a problem. Yo, nice, no more confusion. Huge. I imagine Starmie's gonna be faster than us. Oh yeah, level 47, no doubt. Oh, I was like, the turn hadn't gone yet. I was confused. We can switch the channel of Sonic use Bite. A little slower, but... Oh boy. Oh no, Surf. Nice, that was quick. Oh boy. I wonder if Tri-Attack might actually be better. Come on. Infuse Ray only has a 75% chance to hit in this situation. Okay, Bite's definitely better than... No, it's got Recover! Starmie, why? Oh no. Alright, I think it might be time to switch to Clefable. Yeah, some people like the night stages, just like how some people like Sonic 06. Just like how some people like the treasure hunting stages. There's always exceptions. I'm some people. Oh no. Wait, does Violet like the Werehog? I don't think I do that. Oh, 100%, yeah. I'm grinding for the Elite Four, getting everybody up to level 60 since, I only have 4 pokes. Want to do the dumb combat room and Don't you have to do it in order to beat the level? Got to finish a piece of gum? Let's go, Aniv. Hog. Hog gum eating. Classic. I can definitely tell that Venusaur gets EXP a lot faster than Heracross does. We also are fighting different Pokemon, so that's probably helping as well. If only... Is there a place where you can buy berries in this game? Because I wonder if I could just buy a bunch of berries to knock Venusaur out of confusion with Petal Dance. I guess I could also teach Venusaur a different grass move for right now. Well, I can't teach it over Petal Dance, but I could teach it over Earthquake since I'm not using that. I wonder if Venusaur learned Giga Drain? Is Giga Drain even a move in this game? I don't actually remember. I hope not, because we'll just get unleashed worse than it already is. Yeah, I'll check the department store after this run through. Meganium, you poor soul. Alright, we're not messing around here. Nice Psychic. I keep thinking Thunderbolt's in the first slot, and it's just not true. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Oh, I forgot. I don't remember if I said it on stream, but I did look up the team that I used in the Fire Red playthrough. I used Venusaur, Pidgeot, Electabuzz, Cloyster, Arcanine. I can't remember the last Pokemon, but Electabuzz and Arcanine were really fun Pokemon to use. See ya, Starmie. Mamamima getting all, or Mumamima, I keep mixing those. Yo, 205 attack, that's pretty nasty. Okay. Let me run over to a department store real quick and check the TMs, because since we have 8 badges, we're able to purchase all of the Johto TMs. And I believe Giga Drain was a Johto TM. I don't think it was a Kanto TM, but we can also look at the Kanto TMs as well. Oh. It's very classy. Yeah, I was so happy when I saw that Shadow Lugia could learn all the HMs. Alright, let's see. Headbutt, Curse, not there. Not there. Giga Drain. Nice. Giga Drain to Venusaur temporarily. So I don't have to mess with stuff. What is Giga Drain? I think it's 60 power in this game. They buffed it to like 90. In Gen 5, I want to say, so that Grass-type Pokemon were actually, like, kind of good. Only got 5 PP, jeez. I think we only fight 8 Pokemon in the refight anyway, so... Give it a PP max here. Hey, what's up, Pedrooks? Good evening to you as well. Hope you're having yourself a nice evening and excited to watch some Crystal Clear. You're currently grinding for the Elite Four, trying to get each of our team members up to level 60, which is actually going quite fast. I thought it was going to take the entire stream, but I don't think that it's going to. Let's see. Well, I guess I can use Petal Dance on... How's the day you go to the beach? Let's go, dude! Uma is done, yep. Correct the Mundo. I believe this person has 3, so let's just take a drain here. It's super effective. Until Sunday, let's go. That's actually quite a long time. Hope you enjoy yourself. Misty's team really isn't good for money. Or Misty's gym. The swimmers don't give a lot of money. We're here for the levels. Petal Dance here. I mean, I don't really need to conserve a PP. Just makes me feel better inside. Yeah, we fight 8 Pokemon, so I probably shouldn't just stick to Giga Drain. Yeah, I also wanted... I'm glad that there is an excuse to keep Shadow Lugia on the team, because I think there have been probably like 4 or 5 people I've seen so far since I caught Shadow Lugia who have stayed interested in the game because I have Shadow Lugia on my team. So, it's kind of worked out really nice. I don't know if we're going to be faster than Starmie, but I imagine we should be able to take a hit at this point. Ooh, Lapras. I might need to swap Petal... Yeah, I will. Oh no, Rain Dance. Yeah, I'll need to swap to Petal Dance until I can one-shot Lapras, I guess. Be Golduck Trainer. Oh, we actually have the proper music for this fight, I didn't even realize. Oh! Oh no, Bulby! Oh, he's gonna take a Psychic to the face, or an Ice Beam. Thanks for you- Oh, what the fuck? Oh, man. Can't believe I have to actually focus during this grind. Oh boy. Alright, Heracross time. I think Heracross is faster than Starmie. Hopefully Venusaur becomes faster than Starmie soon, so we don't have to waste time here. But as much as we can, sounds like it, man. Hope you enjoy yourself. Alright, so it's 3. I mean, if Heracross is faster than Starmie, I feel like... Well, let's check the speed difference right now, because I don't think the speed is too terribly different. 104, 143. Yeah, it's not that different. Maybe a level like 55, it'll be faster. Because, the enemy team also doesn't have any stat EXP. So... Yo, what's up, 21 Zeros? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I agree, Niv. I think. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't actually know which, Oh, it's just the single Golduck Crater. Whoops. Also, if I just used rare candies, I would be missing out on all that juicy stat EXP. Welcome back, Proto. Hope you're doing well. Just worked a 12-hour, nice. I'm tired because I don't have an excuse. I'm just tired. Because I've been up since the crack of dawn at 7:30 a.m. I remember when I used to get up at 3. I don't think pedal dance is... Yeah, it's not strong enough to do that. Oh, hopefully we hit through confusion here. My face doesn't need a hug, no. I only enjoy hugs if they're from pretty women who also occupy the same house as me. So. Hopefully. It is very selective, yes. I really hope we hit Mega Horn. Probably don't need to use Mega Horn. Like, it's definitely overkill, but whatever. You don't hug your parents? No. They don't need a hug. They can hug each other. Does it mean to move in with you? No. Not at all, actually. Work on your damn PowerPoint. No hugs for your homies? Yeah, no. I don't hug anybody. Overrated. I am? Well, do it better. The still mom reveal? Probably never. I don't want to say never, but mom and dad will probably never be... Like, when I was streaming while I was living with them was probably the most likely chance. So. Love making PPTs? I don't know if I want to ask with that. Nah, my parents unfortunately are not cool enough to do something like that. Oh, PowerPoints. You got Taco Bell? Yo, have you tried the new, like, pita chipotle chicken thing that's on the value menu? That thing is gas. I like making PowerPoints, but I don't like rushing PowerPoints. It's good. It's so good, dude. Best thing on the menu, and it's like $2 each. Like $2.20 something, I think. Has mom to do a run on stream? I think, I think Small Ant's mom, like, just streams and, like, does stuff, so that's probably where you saw it. Like, Small Ant's mom, like, just also plays video games. Three turns? Well, hopefully we can win in 3 turns. Maybe we're faster than the Starmie now? I don't know how much speed this thing has. Heracross can outspeed it with 143 speed. Ethics for a religions class? That sounds miserable. Hope we are still not fast. However, if we hit through this confusion, we did. Should be a KO. What? That is so garbage. Hit again. Come on, you got it, buddy. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so this is, ethical? Methinks. When people bring up the trolley problem, true, dude. See, the real secret is what you do with the trolley problem is you have a 2-car train car and you switch the tracks so it smokes both of them. But I made this bed, so might as well lie in it. Am I doing it too? Doing what too? The friendship we made along the way? If you play video games, that's usually the solution. Yeah, I know, I was responding to that as well. I stole your question and made it about me, as I tend to do. Because I'm the center of the universe, clearly. Wait, this is the Suicune theme. Fuck. I'll be curious to see if this gets copyrighted. Oh no. Go away! Dude, that is so aggravating. It was only... Well, the thing is it's like... It's the Battle Trio theme from somebody's remix that they made is what's getting copyrighted, and it's so stupid. At least I think that was. Maybe it isn't. Yeah, it's like it's not even like the actual Pokemon song. It's like someone's bullshit that they made. Not bullshit, actually, what the remix, but like it's not even, why would Macho Man play during the Suicune fight, though? No, because I looked up, like I tracked down what video was claiming copyright, and it was like this Gen 4 remix. I would say, I would imagine the Suicune fight song got put into the randomization pool. Thank you for not using Confuse, Ray. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, YouTube copyright and stuff. Thankfully, it's easy to fix in the Suicune one. It was near the end of the song, though, so I think that it'll be okay to keep the music randomized. Hey, what's up, Dorito? How you doing? I think it'll be okay to keep the music randomized since most fights won't last that long. Yeah, this song, I think. Yeah, sorry, not a, I meant a copyright claim, not a strike. My bad. I believe it's this song, though. I'm gonna put a marker here just in case. But I'm pretty sure it was like the latter half of the song and not the front half, so I think we'll be fine. Really, you get what I'm saying, right? Should have just gotten Suicune from the Origin Plains event. Philip, do you know about the Origin Plains event? We did it at the very beginning of this stream. You find out PO6 is GDQ or not? April 27th. And what's the song that plays during the Suicune fight? I swear it was that song. Because for the Suicune fight, doesn't it override? Like whatever, like if you have it set to randomization, it overrides it? Oh, so it's just like extra bullshit. So maybe the GSC Suicune fight isn't part of the randomization pool then? Thank goodness Giga Drain exists. I was like, man, if we really had to do this with Pedal Dance, it probably would have taken so much longer. I wonder if... I didn't even see if Clefable could learn Giga Drain. I could probably teach Clefable Giga Drain, and then we could just use Misty for Clefable as well. Clefable will do this super fast, too. Alright, let's see if we're faster than Starmie now. You're pretty good, thanks. I'm really good at holding A. Oh, no freeze. Thanks. What you get for procrastinating? You shouldn't have procrastinated it. I feel like I might want to change my color scheme on my trainer. Can I find the trolley problem? The trolley problem has nothing to do with religion. The trolley problem is essentially like you're on a train or trolley, and there's a fork in the road, and on one path there's 4 people that are tied to the tracks, and on the other path there's 1 person. And the whole thing is just like, is the lives of many worth more than the lives of a few? More. Did he have 3 Pokemon left? I thought I Giga Drained the first one. Thankfully, the Seadra aren't Kingdra. Kingdra's a dope Pokemon, one of my favorites as well. Yes, it's City Escape. You can unlock City Escape. Yeah, so what song is this then? If it's not the Battle Trio theme. And 7 Legend theme. Oh. I'm pretty sure that was a song playing in the Suicune fight. I mean, I really hope it's not, so that it doesn't get copyrighted and I don't have to find all the places that it played. Maybe now we're faster than Starmie. .125 speed? Gotta be. I mean, Heracross outspeeds it at 143, so it's gotta be, right? One shot? Thank God. Venusaur can do something. The Venusaur line is one of my favorite Pokemon. Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon. Venusaur kind of sucks. Yes! She's so fast. Speed Demon Venusaur out here. It only took being 12 levels higher. Do. I need to use Pedal Dance here. Enjoy your cycle barrage. If you get the temptation to go to Taco Bell on your way home, you totally should. What? No temptations. What are we even in this relationship for? All right, we're gonna complete this round here, and then we're going to go over to Blaine's gym for a little bit of aesthetic variation, and to level up Vaporeon, who's gonna level up crazy fast in that gym. I don't know if it'll actually be faster, because there's two ways you can get to Blaine for refights, is you can either fight through the way you did when you first got to him, or you can fight one trainer and then fight him. And I don't know what's better for experience per trip. I guess would be fighting all the other trainers, but maybe not. Because, like, the other trainers have some weird Pokemon. Like, there's going to be a Persian. There's going to be a Gloom, but, I mean, for grass types, we have Ice Beam. So it's not a big deal. What? Oh, I'm sorry. That's why I started streaming it this time, so you can never make me move my car ever again. Oh, I'm sorry. Why don't you park behind my car instead? No, I'll just take your car because I'm not a wuss. All right, that is Bulby level 61. Well, I'm shooting for level 60 and getting 61, so yay, I guess. Give him this back, and I gotta remember to reteach him Earthquake. And we're gonna put old Channel of Sonic out front, give him the amulet coin. Let's see how much money we're holding on to. Just over half of the maximum. So what I'm gonna do is, a nice thing is that the whole mom saving money thing has been reworked into a bank account. If you go into your character's PC, there's a bank account, and you can store basically an extra set of money. Oh, whoops. Oh, jeez. You can also have it autofill, which I accidentally turned on, which I guess is nice for right now. Auto deposit. 6, 1. Can I just, like... Can I just do that? God damn it. 5, 2, 0. It's too complicated. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe the select button? Oh. I was hoping the select button would save us. Alright. Off to Snoo Cinnabar. Alrighty. I mean, there's no good way to know unless I actually did the math on experience points per trip. Well, it's like per trip, per time it takes, so. Nice, dude. Got their ass. Well, everything's just gonna die. I mean, if there are Arcanines and stuff, we're definitely gonna want to go around this way. I'm sure we'll eventually be able to one-shot the Persian, so it's not that big of a deal. Maybe we can one-shot it right now. And we'll get some extra money. Oh boy. The deposited sum does add extra text, so maybe I should not auto-deposit. Whoa! It's the winged guy. Actually, maybe this way isn't good, because there's too many Pokemon and I won't have enough Surfs for Blaine. We'll see, though. Because we're gonna have to use Ice Beam here. Hopefully it kills. I'm sure it would if I were level 44. Which will most definitely be above level 44 by the next trip around. I'm gonna go change that right now so I don't forget. I believe on Cinnabar Island, it's in the ferry is the Pokemon Center. Yep. This, bank accounts, auto deposit. You like to enable auto deposit? No. Great. Thank you. Back in we go. Da-da. Dude, Cinnabar is really cool. I'm glad it's like a thing in this game. I don't know where this whole ass landmass came from, but appreciate it. We might not one-shot this Ninetales, we'll see. Oh, quick attack. Too speedy. Might use a PP max on Surf. It's not like we're ever gonna take Surf off of Channel Sonic, except for maybe the battle facility, but I don't think we're gonna be using... I have a hunch that we're not gonna be using our main team for that. I think this will raise it to 24. Which is definitely more than enough Surfs. Because I believe this is the last trainer right here. Glad we did Whitney first, because it was definitely the most cumbersome to walk through their gym. Hi, Bonzo. Yeah, I know. They're gone. Where'd they go? Ooh, this trainer might not be worth it. Maybe if that was a Macargo? I think it should be. Slugma evolves into Macargo at 35, I want to say. Oh, yeah. 4 Pokemon? Definitely. Be avoiding this trainer from now on. A lot of Pokemon in this gym have quick attack. Slug, True. Ooh, Typhlosion. What up, pal? God, everybody's got fucking quick attack. Ching! Oh wow, he gives just as much as Misty does, though. Still not worth it because I'm not optimizing for money. Basically just kind of maximizing money while also maximizing experience. Think you got another one in ya? You should have asked me if I had a burn heal every single time we re-fought him. I think that would have been the right call. In my professional opinion. I would imagine Surf's just gonna Oko every Pokemon on his team. Magmar is faster. Not strong enough, though. Imagine it won't be faster for long. I think Magmar's normally pretty slow. Mega Slug, true. And learn Acid Armor. Acid Armor is pretty good. If we ever want to teach it, we can just use the move reminder, so don't care too much about that. God, I'd love to have... I love Arcanine so much. The only true legendary Pokemon. That's its Pokédex description. At least I think it's the only one. Houndoom might be faster, too. Kinda cooking on this presentation. Let's go, dude. Good to hear. Cleaning house. I think it's Ninetales. Rapidash. Rapidash might be able to KO me. Yeah, whatever, Blade. Thank goodness. I imagine swagger counts in the... Get it? Cooking? I get it. Big smart. It's too bad we can't, like, fight over Wi-Fi or anything with this game. Yeah, this guy, you have to fight him if you go the other direction. I think it just makes more sense, because especially with PP maxed out Surf, you should just go this way and fight all the trainers. Because the Pokemon in this gym are beefy. Do. I think we were level 41, so we gained 7 levels from that trip. Gym also gives a lot of money. I still think Price's Gym is, like, better for money grinding, but... I'm trying to think. I remember I asked this really early on in the playthrough, but what are maybe... would be some good ways to get money outside of gyms, like if you want to do a no gym challenge. Charizard also suffers from having a pretty bad back sprite in Gen 2 and Gen 3. Yeah, I guess Nugget Brigade is what we did. Camel's IRL streamer. Wait, who's the camel? Renewable Nugget's gonna be good? That's true. Oh yeah, you could have one of the pickup followers as well. Chansey is actually pretty good for farming too, because the Lucky Punch, like if you do Compound Eyes chaining, the Lucky Punch and Lucky Egg sell for a shit ton. Oh, what? I'm not faster than a Ninetales? Come on. Ruins of Alphaquest? I don't think I have the brain power for that. It seems cool, but it's like way too cryptic for my taste. Let's get that guy and just fight him. No! Get away, Macho Man. Wait, why is Macho Man in the randomization now? What trainer did we fight that did that? Was it Rowan? Oh god. Try to talk over the copyright. Put another marker. Think it was Rowan? No! Rip. Why would they do such a thing? Where's my streamer mode in Crystal Clear? Definitely I'm already paralyzed. That audio distortion thing? Well, I have the game on a separate track, so I can just cut it out. I think this is the only time it's played. Damn, dude, shouldn't have fought Rowan. Well, I guess no matter what, we would have gotten it anyway, because, spoiler alert, Rowan's part of the Elite Four. Wow, double full paralyzed, that sucks. I guess Heracross, because Dark type. Or just pitch the audio up a little bit. That would be infuriating with the chiptune, I feel. Oh god damn it, so I could have avoided it. What a shame. Actually, we fought... that was last time. Yeah. class, so I actually... Or actually, no, we did Suicune and shit yesterday. I don't know. I guess it's because in the speed run, like, Macho Man loops multiple times just because you don't go back into the Poke Gear, I suppose. So it might not be as bad here. Need a selective random config file. Alright, already level 51. Let's go. Yeah, I wanted to show off that Easter egg, but I didn't know that you couldn't do it once you already gave Shockslayer the pickaxe with the Union Cave stuff. Goddamn copyright system. Do, 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 do. Thank you for being background noise. You're welcome, Philip. I don't know, man. I would say you can maybe stretch out a minute on one, like, slide. I always hate minimums. Like, that's what I hated the most in school. Because, like, and it, you know, I kind of echo it through my content too, at least, like, on the main channel and stuff, is, like, I always like to deliver information in the most concise way possible. And having page minimums is so fucking annoying. It's like, literally, you could just grade it if it's good, you know? Like, not if it... Like, you could literally just put 10 pages of garbage, you know? Alright, see you, Mattios. Thanks for hanging out with us. Like, it's just so aggravating to me every time where it's like, oh, it was a 10-page minimum, or a this amount minimum on the thing, and it's like, it doesn't... Length does not equal good. Whoops. Didn't mean to fight this guy. Oh, I see. Good luck with that. I just, at least in my experience in school, is that I learned from presentations is that if I thought my presentation was long enough, it wasn't going to be long enough. That's how I knew it wasn't going to be long enough. I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be long enough. But I guess if you were really worried about it, you could always read it aloud. But it doesn't sound like you are. To pray on this one. No, you're not putting effort into an elective class? Maybe talk slow. Hello, class. My name is Philip is Cole. You could do like a 2 or 3 minute shill of my YouTube channel. Or of your own YouTube channel. You know. Got some pretty good runs on there. Omega Cookin'. That guy might actually be useful now. Since his Pokemon don't outspeed me anymore. Ba-dum. There aren't any ethical problems doing that. What do you mean? What could there be? It's foolproof. Hello. Just heavy breathing. Cosmic, I was curious. So, in the arena, if you do like the level 50 arena, are all the opponents' stat EXP maxed out? Or can you gain an advantage there? You use the D-leveler. Based on difficulty modifier, gotcha. I wonder how long it takes from minimum difficulty. Like, if you only do minimum difficulty, like, but I guess even on minimum difficulty, you can still lose. So, that's not accurate. How long it takes to get the laptop there, if you include the Easter egg in the cafe. Da-da. Let's say Vaporeon 55. We'll find out next fight. Quite a while. Well, that's what speed up and save states are for. Oh, I'm just so curious. It's still rattling my brain what Soulcast said, if there's maybe another secret way to get the laptop. See, the thing is like, speed up is simultaneously super good with Pokemon, but I also feel like I don't... If I use speed up in a playthrough, I just feel like I engage less. And, like, just have less of a good time with speed up. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you the reason. I also definitely think that speed up is not as entertaining to watch, which is why I'm not using it now. Right? And that's the thing, it's like an addiction. It's like you can't stop using speed up once you... Oh boy. I do enjoy that the randomized music helps vary up the grinding sessions, that's for sure. I don't know if we're gonna have time. I feel like I can do the Elite Four in an hour. We might be able to do the Elite Four here. Silver for a split second. Vex, you might have a problem. But your problem in no way involves showing up to the Stelmo show. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Meaning it doesn't exist? I know, dude. I'm like just so... I'm so interested if there's like another mega ultra convoluted way to get it as an Easter egg. I don't know. Maybe you can just, if it actually exists, just beat it out of Soulcast. Figuratively. With my words. Oh yeah. Fight this guy now too. I'm gonna ask. I tried, but there was no response, and since you can't, like, ping people in the Crystal Clear Discord... Check what I'm washed at? Dude, I feel you there. This freaking, like, belt launch that, Swift is obsessing over is really hard to do with camera volumes on. Seven. Life is good, goddamn right. Life do be popping off. I just feel like having something at the, like the Elite Four at the very end of a grinding session, but what else is there to do, you know? I guess I could fight more gym leaders because the Elite Four doesn't change. But I really wanted to, like, end on the grind so that way we can do all the important stuff in the next one. It's like you're watching a VOD and then sitting through all the grinding. I mean, I guess I could end early. Uh-oh. I've been trying to make these at least 3 hours because sometimes there's just not a good... Like, if I'm past 3 hours, there's just not a good time to start something new. Excuse to do something rad, which is make a documentary. Yo, that's exciting. Sonic Kyo 6, The Making. The uncontested success of Philip is Cold. No! Lilcast didn't respond, not to me, no. Which, like, I kind of understand the not pinging people. I don't really understand the don't ping replies. Because that's the whole point of replying, you know? Level 98 documentary? That would be a very boring documentary. Yeah, so I get up and I make videos, and then I go to the gym, and then I stream, and then I render the VOD for the day. If Shock himself would know? Well, I mean, wouldn't he have had to put it into the game? I mean, I guess what, 2.5.10 wasn't him, I suppose? I doubt he would tell you. Exactly. That's fair, yeah. I mean, I would think if an Easter egg was added for, like, the most powerful item in the game, he would probably remember that it, at the very least, would be in the game, or not. I feel like the laptop is, like, super cool in concept, though, but just kind of, like, trivial. I mean, it's not like Crystal Clear is supposed to be hard, but, like, it just trivializes everything to a point where it gets kind of boring, maybe. It's like, I don't know, I just feel like if you put something that substantial into the game, that completely changes it. Full team of party members yet? No. I wanted to stick to 4, at least while we were exploring the world. And no one has gifted enough subs to add another one to the team. I went ahead, GJ gifted 3 at once, and I went ahead and put it on the team just to fill out party member slots. But who knows, we may never have a full team. Our team's pretty good, it's just slow. It's slow and bulky. And somewhat weak to fire-type Pokemon. I'm just glad I was able to sneak a Johto member in there. Because whenever I play a generation, I always like to have representation from each generation. It can handle things. At level 5, I don't know about that. I could put Tyranitar back on the team as another physical attacker if I really wanted to. I guess. Yeah, you know, because you're just playing over and over again with the same team members all the time. Alright, let's fight Blaine. And then, let's see. I think that Faulkner's our answer for Fable. That's true, that's true. Well, it's kind of like you're just missing out on, like, a fun experience, you know? That's why I say, like, it's not that Pokemon's gotten, like, baby easy. There are certainly mechanics that have made things way easier. But it's also, like, if you play in Pokemon for long enough, you just, like, the tried and trues are always in, like, every, like, Pokemon game, so you just use those and cruise through it. Yeah, right? But it's like, oh, Pokemon's too easy, it should be harder. It's like, the best way to do that is just use the shitty Pokemon. You know? Oh, boo. I wanted everyone at 61. That's fine. I guess. Earned out again. Dang, we got a lot of money from that trip. All right, one more poke to go. Yeah, that's true too. Basically, if you're just pressing random buttons. Alright. Well, actually, Misty would be good if you can learn Giga Drain. Can you learn Giga Drain? Or some grass move. Learn Petal Dance. Can we make things easy and just do Giga Drain for Quagsire? Damn. I think Petal Dance will work, though, actually. Nowadays, for nerds, that's true. All the nerds. Well, actually, Falconer might be better. Let's give him a go. Have some variety in our grinding here. Fan content community in common? Yes. I like it when people who enjoy making stuff for their favorite games make stuff for their favorite game. I hope to join in the ranks one day, but that's a bit of a ways off. Alright, time to Thunderbolt spam. Fortunately, these Pokemon are going to be kind of fast. The Fable's kind of slow. We should get to level 60, no problem here, though, because we have the fastest. Well, actually, I think there's a very fast. Ooh, we're probably going to need Ice Beam. I forgot about Gligar. Oh, that was a crit. Can't guarantee it. Oven Y. That's true. Pretty hard to complain about something like that. Alright. Let me run and teach Clefable Ice Beam real quick. I got infinite money, so I'll just teach it over something, and we have access to all the TMs, so. Or the free games that the companies post, like Fortnite. And also, in a lot of cases, they're not free. You know, because you have to purchase the original game in order to modify it, of course. Honestly, the beam tutor is just like pure fan service. Like, thank God. It's a thing. It's totally not necessary, but I really appreciated it. Like, they could have just locked, like, the beam tutor moves behind battle tutor or something like that, but it's so nice. The Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Flamethrower are like the cornerstone moves for any single player Pokemon playthrough. Oh, that's super cool. Wait, really? Did you like DM Shock about it? And did he give you like a non-answer? Love it when devs do that. Gathered context clues. Ooh, I'm interested. What'd he tell you? I figured he would keep stuff like that close to the chest, because I thought the whole point was to keep, like, the playground. This definitely feels like the playground thing, that Soulcast knows another way to get the laptop. I'm so curious, man. It has to be some, like, ridiculous requirement, though. But I guess it would also be really funny if it was, like, a super easy method. Oh, you're one of the bug testers. I did not know that. Under the truck? We already looked under the truck. Well, never mind. He would probably tell you. You know, that's smart of Shock to make a speedrunner a bug tester. You know, because they play the game a lot and understand the nuances of it. What a good idea for him to do. Wow. Alright, he's fucking evasion hacking. Well, I mean, as long as I'm faster, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I've never heard of that before. That's such a good idea. I tease because, Chaos won't add a speedrunner of PO6 as bug tester for the new stuff. Even though I really wish he did for the perspective. Probably should have sent out Vaporeon. That would have been the smarter move. Guess Karate Chop was neutral. Now everyone's level 62, gosh. My level 60 dream is ruined. Oh my god. Everything has fucking double team and fly. It's so aggravating. Critical hit! I'm trying to think. So we have Faulkner, Whitney, Chuck. Chuck wouldn't be good for they will get on. Jasmine? Flamethrower? There's no trainers in her gym. Surge is out. Blaine, Blue. Yeah, Blue's same problem as Jasmine, so. Yes, and I've gotten my ass absolutely handed to me every time I've tried to do the arena. How recently? Last week. All right, good night, Philip. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Good luck on your presentation tomorrow if I don't hear from you. Got left to grind? Just oven. We use Thunderbolt or Ice Beam. Okay, maybe it kind of does. Well, I guess I would have preferred a freeze over Paralyze. Did you read the Hall of Fame? Like the winds of change have blown across the land? Yeah. See, it doesn't say cosmic. I thought it was you, and then I reread it. And it says comic. It doesn't say cosmic. So I thought it was somebody else, but I thought it was hilarious how strikingly similar. Dude. I've really been thinking about it, and oh man, I would really like to convince Chaos to put me on as a fucking beta tester for PO6. Because the reason is like I know, or Cosmo. Oh, Cosmo is you, okay. Yeah, I thought that was cool. I read that sign after I watched your run, and I was like, neat. But, you know, the main reason is, like, the content thing, but the thing is, like, I would rather assist in helping PO6 be, like, better overall, because me not being a beta tester only benefits me. Because I get to have, you know, the first reaction or whatever. Like, there's no benefit or detriment to the game. Or, okay, I should say, like, not being a beta tester benefits me. Not being a beta tester benefits me, and being a beta tester benefits the game, and I'd rather benefit the game. Because it's the one that's probably gonna last longer. Let's be honest. Alright, now we're starting to raffle stomp this gym, which is good. Oven's growing super fast. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna be done before man. Do I just go for it? I mean, I guess I can always put a timestamp, so. I care that much. We'll try it. I can't imagine the Elite Four taking less, or, Were you the first person then, Cosmic, to get a 100 win streak? In the arena? Is that why you're there? Doing a speedrun, gotcha. Bum, bum, bum. You know, Crystal Clear has a big obsession with the S formation. Blaine's gym has it, Faulkner's gym has it. Well, I guess that's more original Crystal. There's another, like, S thing. I think there's maybe, like, an S formation in Claire's gym in the original game. We haven't seen Claire in this one, though. I guess Claire's is just kind of like a big S. funky looking one. Better to build up, true. Massive brain. Galaxy brain. I'm trying to think if there's anything better than I'm just gonna do the Elite Four. We'll have time. I will need to take a pee break though after we finish grinding up Oven here. I think we're ready. I got enough money to buy stuff to heal between fights, and I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess defeating the Elite Four doesn't really unlock anything. I guess it unlocks Mount Silver, like the... But I mean, like, why would I not fight the Elite Four, you know? Yeah, wow. Oven grows super fast. Also, a lot of the fully evolved flying type Pokemon are super beefy, EXP wise, so it's a good good matchup. I do find it interesting how they added 2 new types to Gen 2, but they didn't have the 2 new types be gym leaders. Which is interesting. I mean, it's cool that we got gym leaders of the 16 original types, but... What I would grind to in Gen... or in Platinum. You're right. I am just massively dumb. What is there not? There's not a dark type gym leader. Dark type gym leader. And was in Gen 8? Really? That's crazy. Can't believe it took that long. I mean, I guess technically, isn't one of the fucking trial guys that's basically the gym leader in Alola? He's dark, I'm pretty sure. They're called like the Island Kahunas or something. Still a very long time. You know, because there was a fairy type gym leader in Gen 6, so. But what are the 2 missing? That's fair, yeah. Flying, bug, normal, ghost, fighting, steel, ice, dragon, rock, water, electric, grass, poison, psychic. What's the type that's missing? A dark type, and there's the other one. Oh, were there only 15? Oh, yeah, ground. That's what it is. So I guess it's really only dark then, I suppose. Kind of weird how it's called evil type, yet, what is it, Karen? in the regular Elite Four, it doesn't really seem like that bad of a person. In fact, I think she tells you to raise your Pokemon with love and care. And Team Rocket don't really use many Dark-type Pokemon. Yeah, wow, probably two more trips through this gym and we'll be good to go. I mean, like, I could go to 62, but I'm sure Oven's gonna get some good use in the Elite Four. Actually, I might swap around Oven's moves a little bit, too. I think I'm gonna give it Thunder over Thunderbolt. And we'll see why when we get there. I also think I might put Rain Dance on Vaporeon. Just so that I can use No Miss Thunder if I choose to. Shout out to all the VOD watchers who are still here during the grind. And everyone who's lurking right now, appreciate it. I'm trying to think. I think what I want to do for a roadmap is after we defeat the Elite Four, I think I'm gonna catch all of these Stage 1 Pokemon, and then we'll do the rest of the gyms so that I can buy rare candies, and then we can just rare candy everything that we'll need to get the 251 pokes. Because at that point, we'll have Price's gym. I would imagine it'll probably take like 3 days of streams to get all 251. We've already got 76 of them, so a decent chunk are already out of the way. Which is nice. Plus we got Sweet Send chaining to help us with the rarer encounters. Took a good nap? Let's go, Cookie. Hope you're nice and well rested for your evening. Oven's absolutely obliterating right now. Oh, I totally forgot to fight Faulkner. Well, whatever. Oops. I am really curious to know it. If you'll tell me, Cosmic, about the laptop. I'm so curious on that. Even then, I feel like I should do the arena route if there is another route for the laptop. Like, as a rite of passage. I don't think so either. It's just that, like, Soulcast's comment made me very skeptical. But, like, it could also just be, like... Because what else could they mean? Like, why would they say, like, you feel like battling to get it if the only way to get it is by battling? Because, like, it makes sense, too. Like, since the laptop is, like, the ultimate luxury item, like, I feel like it would kind of be it would kind of lose some merit if there were another way to obtain it. Because it's kind of like one of those things like that you have nothing left to prove. Like kind of getting like a reward for 100%ing the game or something that you can use on New Game Plus. In fact, exactly like that, because that's pretty much what it is. Alright, I think Faulkner will get us to 61, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, did his text box not appear? Oh no, it did. I just like super zoomed through it. This doesn't matter. Man, Pokemon's also kind of genius in the way that they were able to just, like, have a bunch of the same move, but changing its typing makes it a different move. Because Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt are all the exact same move. Alright. We are officially done with the grind. Let's go. So, now we're probably almost ready to fight the Elite Four. I do need to go through the movesets and see if there's anything I would want on the team. I do know I want Flamethrower, or else we don't have that coverage back on Blissey. Exactly. Exactly. Just like how all Pokemon are the same, it's just their types and base stats and appearance that make them different. They're all just numbers. I think I'm happy with Oven's moveset other than Thunder. We'll teach it Thunder. So let's go... Oops, too far. Also, while we're here, I can actually change the color. I don't know why I thought gray was the best color I could have used for my character. Okay. You want to change yourself? I sure do. Well, not too much. Wait, are Typhlosion and Charizard's stats exactly the same? Because I didn't know that. Okay. Actually, just kind of like how the default looks. Honestly, I think I'm gonna keep it. I like how the default colors look on it. Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't know that. Yes, I'm so different. I am now default. Okay. Now, I want to look through the moves here. So, Oven needs Thunder. Muma Mima needs Earthquake. I think Sludge Bomb on Bulby will actually be useful, so I think I'll switch back to the Poison Barb for that. And I think I'll give Muma Mima the Soft Sand. Because, like, if a weakness hits Muma Mima, it's kind of fucked. And it already has pretty good defense, so I don't know if the leftovers are really the best for it. But we definitely want the leftovers on Clefable. Poison Barb here on Bulby because of its low attack. And I guess maybe also leftovers on Channel of Sonic. We'll probably get rid of Tri-Attack for Rain Dance. And then I think everything else is good. So let's do that. At least I believe Rain Dance is a TM we can buy. You can buy it in like every freaking Pokemon game ever, so. They were just like, the people like Charizard, so just make Charizard, put it on the ground. Every notice. Okay, where the fuck's the TM shit? Yo, what's up? Is it Tiffidget? Tiffidget? Let me know if I said your name right. I see 001 is Shadow Lugia. I'm playing a ROM hack for Pokemon Crystal called Pokemon Crystal Clear, and Shadow Lugia is an Easter egg in it. The fuck is the TM store? Medicine box. Is it really floor 5? It really is. Okay. I think it's in set 1. Sunny Day, there's Rain Dance. I don't need any of the punches, because Beam. I guess I can just buy Sludge Bomb here, saves a trip to the Battle Tutor. I'll buy Thief as well, because I'm probably going to need Thief later. Let's see. Nope, set 3 is garbage. My team, anyway. Thunder. Earthquake. I think it might only be able to learn Earthquake through the Battle Tutor. I'm going to grab Psychic as well. I don't know why. I just felt the need to have a Psychic TM. Okay, so Rain Dance to Channel Sonic. Tri-Attack. And then 3 Blizzard TMs, nice. Thunder to Fable. I believe Earthquake can only, or Heracross can only learn, oh, no, it can buy TM, sick. Get rid of False Swipe, because we're not going to be catching any Pokemon at the moment. Earthquake. Get rid of those fire types. And then Sludge Bomb on Venusaur. Oh, only through the Battle Tutor, okay. Wow, really? Venusaur wasn't compatible? I never understood that. Like, I feel like if a TM is of your type, you should be able to learn it. Like, you can already fly around on Pidgeys, so it's not like... How would they not give Sludge Bomb? I guess maybe that's too much to work around. Giga Drain, I almost got rid of Petal Dance, that would have been bad. We do have a Gold Leaf, though, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. This is really intense Pokemon Center music. Okay, I think, let me just double check here. Gonna be ready to go. What's our stat EXP looking like? Not great, but... Wow, none? Oh, that's base stats. I was like, wow, none of Oven's stats are over 100? Okay, let's see. Thunder, Flamethrower. I almost want to do Fire Blast, but there's no way to guarantee Fire Blast hits, so... I just need the held items, but I really gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Really hope you guys are enjoying the Crystal Clear playthrough, as always. Live every day at 3 p.m. So if you're watching this live, 2 hours and 53 minutes ago is when I normally go live every Monday through Friday. However, this week it's a Sunday through Thursday week, so a little bit awkward there. But we're vibing. We're vibing. I'm going to go ahead and stand up and stretch, go to the bathroom, all that good stuff. I'm also going to run 1 minute of ads so that any folks who join us afterwards don't have to sit through like 6 of them just to get into the stream, because pre-roll ads are incredible. Regardless, I appreciate everyone being here. I know it's not Sonic PO6, but I hope that you're all having a blast, because I love playing this game. Playing Pokemon on stream is fun. So, quick BRB. All right, thank you for your patience. We are back. Go ahead and set our team up with the items, and then let's get going. So, I think Channel of Sonic Leftovers makes the most sense for him. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the cafe here and buy another set of leftovers. Just talk to this lady. Get other stuff, but leftovers is what I want. You. Oh, don't care. The other stuff can raise your stat EXP, but I think we'll be fine, at least for the Elite Four. So another leftovers. Leftovers go both on oven and also on Channel Sonic. And then I don't actually think I want the soft sand on Heracross. I want the Quick Claw, and I think we can buy the Quick Claw at either the Azalea Mart or the Scooter Mart. So I'll see. I'll also sell some of the extra stuff I don't need in my bag, too. I'll do that first. I guess I can just save on elixirs. I'm not actually sure if I can buy elixirs right now. I don't need the lemonades anymore. I'll have to buy new healing items for that. Keep the rare candies. I can honestly put the rare candies in the box. King's Rock I don't use anymore. You know, I have no attachment to happiness for my Pokemon, and I believe if I go to... Is it in Cianwood? I know that there's a lady. Yo, what's up, Fruits? Oh yeah, right before the break, I explained it to him. What was going on, but you are correct, it is Shadow Lugia. I think the stuff, like the medicine shop that sells like the evil bitter stuff is here. Yes. Right, so we can just buy like 30 of these. Oh, you can buy full restores here too? Like just straight out the gate? That's crazy. Guess we'll buy 30 of those and 20 full heals. Okay, I'm glad that was added there. So now we have a max revive. Yeah, it's gonna make our Pokemon not like us, but they're just 1s and 0s anyway, so it's fine. We got this. Full restore. I think 30 will be okay. And full heal. Alright, so we're set to go there, actually. Actually, can I sell to you? Oh, yeah. But how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're about to go fight the Elite Four of Pokemon Crystal Clear. It's harder than Vanilla Crystal. I spent the last, about not even 2. I think it was like an hour and a half. Might have been 2 hours. Grinding. But anyway, I totally forgot to check Azalea's Mart for the Quick Claw. Yo, what's up? Couldn't find a name? Crust Game. I don't know what that means. If that means bad, I'd say you're mistaken on that one. I need a Quick Claw. You also need a Poison Barb now. Thumbs up crust? I don't know what it means. I'm too boomer for that. Alright. I know when people say something's crusty, it means like gross. There's that. See what I'm saying? Oh, fantastic. Alright, well, buy the Poison Barb. Okay, the Quick Claw is not here? Let me look up real quick where it is. Ah, real quick. I'm so smart. Poison Barb goes to Bulby. Increased damage on Sludge Bomb. We can sell the Soft Sand. We can also sell the... keep the elixirs, don't need revives. We have the Revival Herb. And I'll probably just toss these rare candies out of my bag for now. I'm not going to be using them until much later, if I use them at all, honestly. Well, actually, I will be using them for Pokemon. when we start needing to evolve Pokemon for the Pokédex. Let me look up. I just look up real quick. Documentation has a list of where you can get all the items. Is a Game Corner prize. Okay. So let's fly on over. It's Goldenrod Game Corner. Don't know if we have enough money for 500 coins, but I can always withdraw some from the bank. Oh, it's also at the Celadon, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Well, let's see. Can we get 500 coins? Oh, yeah, we can. Hell yeah. You know, is it cheaper to get enough coins to buy the Master Ball at the Game Corner than it is to buy it from the guy? It can't be, right? Because you can get a Master Ball for 7,500 coins. Let me actually check real quick. I wonder if I can go above the amount I can buy. Well, I guess I could do one. Does it actually come out to the same amount? It's 20. No, it literally comes out to the same amount. That's funny. It's less cumbersome to buy it from the guy, so. Well, actually, no. 20 times 7? 7,000? No, that's right. 140 and then 10,000. Okay. Lead 4 time. Let's head to Viridian City. And Waka this way. And we are ready to go. Once I give Mumamia the quick claw. We're ready to go. There we go. Alright, let's do this shit. The 4 Pokemon Dream Team. I don't have False Swipe anymore, so I'm not really interested in catching Pokemon. Which means I probably should have bought some Super Repels too. Let me go back to Viridian City real quick, because I think I can buy Repels from any mart now. Yeah, I only have 2. Bye. Give me that. 30 it is. Repel is life. Well, it's not life if you want to try to catch Pokemon, but thankfully that's not what we want to do. Just get rid of these Super Repels. Man, it'd be crazy if, like, you could have, like, the Pokemon sprites in the grass. Like they do in Let's Go and stuff. Alright, let's go through Victory Road. Victory Road's basically nothing. Just like vanilla Gen 2. No, like, enemies or anything. I'm sure there's tons of hidden items around, but I don't care. Another sure thing. I guess I can grab some of the stuff that's in here. Yep, cool. Ooh, there's coal there. Three rare candies, nice. Right after I put all my rare candies away. What's over here? Ball. Give him 26? I think that's Earthquake. Ooh, what's this? Looks like there may have been some kind of nest here. Oh, that's cool. That's a little reference to Moltres being in Victory Road. I wonder if anything happens if you bring Moltres there. I'll have to check that out at some point. Alright. That was Victory Road. Go ahead and store these rare candies that we don't need right now. Okay. We can use the HP up on Vaporeon, I suppose. Alright, gonna go ahead and drop a save. And then it's time for the Elite Four. We should hopefully be able to do it in an hour. I feel like I'm prepared enough. And I don't think Clefable's the best lead. I think Muma is our best lead here. Especially with the Quick Claw. Room themselves may pass, retain release 8 badges, go right through, thanks. Do a challenge to the Elite Four? Hell yeah. New Elite Four rules are in effect. During your Elite Four challenge, you may not switch out Pokemon until the defending sends out a new Pokemon, so it's forced set rules. Use of items is also strictly prohibited during battle. Alright, let's do this. Take you to the next room. You got it. What? You must be Stummo. I'm DJ Fef. Yeah, this dude runs one of the radio stations. Yo, what's up, TF Retread? Yep, here we go. So he only shows up your first time through the Elite Four. So you technically have 6 battles? I mean, unless you, white out. Is Earthquake the better move here? I think Earthquake's the best, because quad effective, even though it's a Steelix. I don't know if you can use items during this battle, since it's technically not part of the challenge. Big cheater himself. True, dude. Can't believe it. Oh, I forgot to turn battle animations back on. You know what? I saved right before this, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset so that we got the whole cinematic appeal here. I will also turn the text speed to fast for anyone who's interested in actually reading the text. And Heracross is still in the lead, I believe. Wow, that text is so much slower. Actually, I don't think he is. It's not. The party thing didn't update. Oops. Sure. Doesn't matter. Yes. We know, we know. Yeah, but DJ Fef, a cool thing is that if you listen to his radio station, he actually gives you hints on nickname palettes. He doesn't tell you what Pokemon it is most of the time, but he tells you what DVs a certain Pokemon has to have. I don't know how you find other hints. Because, like, just saying what the DVs and the nickname are, I feel like isn't enough information. Yo, what's up, S? Thank you for the bless the internet. Appreciate it. The internet has been blessed for quite a while, let me tell you. Or since about March 4th, I have dropped 1 second of stream in the entire time. How have it been? I've been fantastic. Hope you've been doing well, too. Just playing Pokemon Crystal Clear as a sub-incentive for the 24-hour streams that ended 2 weeks ago at this point. Alright, Earthquake time. Whoa! Stream so far, fantastic. We did a cool custom event. So this is Pokemon Crystal Clear, which is a Gen 2 ROM hack by Shockslayer and a whole bunch of other people that turns Gen 2 open world, allows you to catch all 251 Pokemon in one file, and just adds a bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, it adds a lot of personality, for sure. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch out here. Modders are amazing. Yep. I think you have the leftovers, you do. Larion having Sacred Fire is nice. It has a fire move that it can actually do damage with since its special attack status so low. There are. There really are. Dude, there are a lot of good games made by, you know, people that are for profit as well. I'd say. Fast text speed may not actually be necessary. So I'll probably switch back to instant text after this just to make things a little bit speedier. Oh, baby. Being his own name, that would be funny. Oh, I was kind of hoping for a crit there. Imagine it's gonna... Thunder Punch, okay. Oh, now Alakazam, that's actually not scary at all. Oh. Well, it's not necessarily Nintendo being Nintendo. Nintendo only owns a third of Pokemon. So. Alright, Oven's our best bet here. But yeah, as you can see, this is the fight before the Elite Four, and we're fighting a level 63 Pokemon. I couldn't tell. In Pokemon Crystal Clear, they changed the color of Hidden Power depending on what type it is. I don't think I could tell. That might have been Hidden Power Ground. Since you're probably using a Fire type against Scizor. That would make sense. Scizor's a great Pokemon. I don't know if I like Scyther or Scizor better. They're both great. Alright, let's use our new Thunder here. Let's see if we hit. Dude. Yeah, I'm definitely switching back to instant text. Fast text is so slow. That's true. It could have been HP Rock as well. That was weird. Went out of focus for a second. Oh, fuck you, dude. Toxic Protect. I think Thunder actually missed there. Hey, there we go. Yeah, oof. God, it's so slow. We've also been playing with battle animations off for the last, like, couple hours, so... It doesn't surprise me that, it's feeling a bit sluggish. Water-type Pokemon are... I mean, I guess they're not that scary, but Tentacruel is water poison, so... Can be dangerous for us. Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it, S. Rebel. Umbreon? Well, I guess we've got a fantastic answer on our team to Umbreon, so not too worried. I'll go ahead and soften it up a bit, though. Maybe get a status on it? I think this is KO Toxic. Nice. Alright, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna Mega Horn, even though I think Cross Chop. I mean, I think Cross Chop and Mega Horn have the same power, actually, but Mega Horn's a cooler move. They're as good as they say. Thanks! Wait for the next live show. Might be able to defeat the Elite Four. Gee, thanks, bud. Also, Fef is a real person, I believe. Is a cameo. All of the, like, beta, bug testers and beta testers and stuff have cameos in, Crystal Clear. Hey, we saw all 4 of these guys, I think. I guess also that guy is just like old in real life because they make a bunch of old man jokes with him. So let's change that text speed to instant text again because goddamn, the scroll speed is so slow. All right, numero uno. I believe I want Heracross in the lead, and Heracross is in the lead. Remember, we cannot use items during the fight. So here we go. I'm gonna do my best. Honestly, I probably should have taken Swinub and Lugia out of my team, but I'm gonna do my best to not use them. I mean, they're very low level anyway, so. Hey, what's up, Mayonnaise? How you doing? We did meet Rowan before. Rowan was searching like different areas of Pokemon and stuff. So the Elite Four in Crystal Clear has Perma Weather. All 5 battles are gonna have Perma Weather. Now, I would love to have Clefable out to take advantage of this Thunder, but we do have Tangela to deal with first. No poison? God. I would be really happy about that if we had abilities in this generation, but thankfully it's just regular poison. He's got an ad? Wait, how did the pre-rolls work? Did I forget to run an ad? I'm a moron, that's my bad. I mean, alright, if you're gonna keep sending out stuff that's weak to bug, I mean, more power to you, I guess. Earthquake's probably the best choice here. Is it super effective? Oh, it is. Because ground doesn't resist ground. Alright, so normally I would be worried about them using an item, but we can't use items, and they can't use items, so we're shoe-in for Nidoqueen here. Good work, how about you? I'm doing fantastic, man. I hope the stream can make that below average just a little bit better. Might still be below average when you leave. But hope you can have a good time. Wow! Heracross just counters the fuck out of this team. Oh no. Clefable might actually be a good option here, even though it's not very effective because I'm pretty sure Rain Dance Thunder oh, okay, never mind. Hey, what's up, Naylan? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yo, a Niv with the Stelmo Jam too. Wow. Muma Mima obliterates this team. Whoops, I definitely meant to do Karate Chop and Mega Horn works. Well, I was gonna say, because if it was gonna evasion hack, I'm pretty sure Thunder, when it's raining, Thunder bypasses the accuracy check. There no speed up. I'm intentionally not using speed up because I think it's not very fun to watch, and I'm playing this on stream for entertainment purposes, so. Yeah, so even though it would have been not very effective, I think it would have been the better move. Well, Muma Mima's got a lot of coverage, so I think I'm just gonna keep him out front. The only time I've used speed up so far is when we were grinding for... Ooh, also I want to do this. This is funny. The only time I've used speed up was when we were shiny hunting for the shiny Clefable for Cookie. Just because I didn't want it to take too long. It ended up taking an hour with speed up. Yeah, he also kicks you off the bench, which is kind of funny. Alright, I believe in this fight we have Perma Sun. Friend's house Friday or Saturday? Let's go, man. I'm sure for no particular reason at all, of course. Noctowl, well, that is probably the worst possible situation. Alright, so I believe Thunder's accuracy is half. So I think the switch to Channel of Sonic makes the most sense here. Let's see, it's gonna do 55 damage, but we got so much health and the leftovers. I think I'm gonna withhold using Rain Dance yet. Because I believe there is an Octillery on this guy's team that could benefit greatly from it raining. Wrap up in like a month? Let's go, dude. It's crazy that it's that close already to graduation. Zadu. All right, another Pokemon I can use Ice Beam on. Oh, shit. Can I even buy ethers at this point? I kind of forgot. That was one of the things I needed to purchase. I think we'll be okay, though. I'm trying to think of what we're going to be fighting. I also think I do have some elixirs in stock, so we'll be okay. All right, I'm going to trigger the Rain Dance here to get rid of the sun because I'm going to switch into Venusaur. And yeah, this Octillery has Flamethrower, so it'll only do normal damage against Venusaur here. I mean, I guess we could switch into Clefable and just use Thunder. Cynthia is very scary. Got an awesome theme, though. All right, we don't have to worry about that accuracy drop because we're just using Thunder. Octazooka is such a cool sounding move, but not that great. Pretty inaccurate, too, from what I remember. A Beedrill. I believe the rain stops? No, continues to fall, so Thunder's still our best option. Ooh, Swords Dance. That's terrifying. The rain stopped. I'm gonna hope the Flamethrower's gonna fuck this thing up. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm hoping Channel of Sonic can kill this thing. Hope it gets buffed. Thunder? You hope Thunder gets buffed? Alright, and Ammonite, who we can... is water rock, so we can do neutral damage. Here with Surf. And we get stabbed, so makes most sense. Nice. Level 68, but it's also an unevolved Pokemon. Oh, gotcha, yeah. I don't know if Octazooka ever changed from its normal stuff, since I think you can only still get it on Octillery, so. Alright, we need... Oven is fainted, so Revival Herb. I'm not worried about PP yet, so. It looked bitter. Uh-oh, we lost some happiness. What are we gonna do? Almost beat this level. Save. Get the Mario Underground theme too, that's pretty cool. Hello, Stelmo. Did we meet Fibef before? I don't remember. Custom tracks are in this game, a shit ton. An absolute asinine amount. Oh, this dude also makes a joke if you play Crystal Clear on an emulator. Cool. Okay, well, this is good. I don't think we're gonna be faster than... If it's got Fire Punch, we might be screwed. Hopefully Mega Horn hits. Or we're somehow faster than an Alakazam. And we are 9 levels ahead, but Alakazam is super fast. Such a cool feature. Yeah, I really enjoy the random tracks as well. I think that's a really cool thing for this game. I don't think Sun is just going to be disadvantageous to us if it stays out, so I'm going to go ahead and do Rain Dance instead. Not that we need Rain Dance to defeat this Magmar, but just to get rid of the Sun for later. I don't know if the 25% status miss applies to the Elite Four. I know it's removed in certain situations in this game. Because you didn't know in Generation 2 base, if the opponent uses a status move on you, it has an inherent 25% chance to miss. Which makes it even worse if you get hit by Supersonic. How the fuck did you hit Zap Cannon? That has 50% accuracy. It always paralyzes, so whatever. Thankfully, we can't use items, so... Unless Hyper Beam kills, which... Porygon 2, actually on my very first playthrough of Crystal Clear, I used Porygon 2, and I really liked it. I thought it was a really cool Pokemon. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh, shiny Togepi. I'm gonna go ahead and just surf. Maybe I did train a little extra for this because I am kind of having an easy time. I mean, Heracross just absolutely trashed Rowan. Like his moveset just countered everything. Or maybe I can just appreciate that we have a somewhat good team built here. Shoutouts to Oven and Channel Sonic, who were Cookies and GJ's picks respectively. Ooh, that's not good. We're not gonna paralyze. Yeah. I definitely remember them being a higher level on the first go around than this. We probably could have just gone to like level 57 maybe. The one I'm most worried about is the champion fight, though, especially without getting items. I do know from previous knowledge, because I'm a filthy cheater and have played this game before. We also haven't used Bulby at all, which is kind of funny. That the next trainer starts with a Gengar, so we're going to put Oven out front. The Psychic Hit. I believe we also get permanent rain in this fight, so we don't need Rain Dance. Honey Bun. Kind of funny, though. I wonder if I can use Rain Dance, and if it will nullify the Perma Weather, and just end after 5 turns. This Gengar is pretty scary, though. I believe it's got Hypnosis, Stream Eater, Destiny Bond, I want to say. Also, interesting matchup here, since I think, in the lore, Gengar's supposed to be like a dead Clefable, or like a... Wow, that is super unfortunate. Clefable was actually going to be a really good... Critical, too? Come on, man. Got the paralyze the first go around and then the critical the second time. That's crazy. We're out in Oven, which kind of stinks. Let's go ahead and actually send in Bulby here and see what it can do. Damn, I was gonna do that. Yeah, I don't know. We might have to restart on this fight if Bulby... I think I'm gonna sack Bulby here for the free switching. Yeah, wow. Well, we're getting owned by the first poke here. Please don't paralyze. Wait, again? God damn. The luck on this Gengar, man. Well, that's, not great. Does Bug resist Bug? Sure does. Lol. Oh, crit. Dude, another crit? Oh my god. Does every Pokemon have the scope lens? I think this is gonna be a loss. Because I know that there's another Pokemon on this team that Heracross, like, we need Heracross for. Because it's a special wall. I'll try. I'm gonna reset, obviously because the HM friends aren't of any use, really. I imagine this Dragonite's gonna have Thunder. I'm faster than a Dragonite, alright. Take it. Slowbro. Guess I do have Bite. Maybe I can fish for some flinches? Ooh, that's not good. I'm kind of surprised that we just, like, kind of cruise through the first three and then are getting owned here. I guess what I'll do is rest. Yeah, I'm resetting. Isn't worth it. What I'll do is I'll lead with Heracross and hopefully Gang. Oh, I forgot to save before Honeybun. Oh, alright, guess we're doing Fabef again. That's unfortunate. Oh, the party order didn't update. Okay. We'll just hit with Mega Horn again, it's fine. Oh my god, was this really a speed tie? Oh no. A critical hit? What is going on? Am I gonna get boned by this Alakazam? We outsped. Or maybe the Quick Claw activated. That might have been what it was. Because there's no indicator the Quick Claw activates. Well, I mean, if an Alakazam wasn't out for blood, I'd be more terrified. Kind of hoping for a freeze or something. Alakazam down. That was the scariest team member, so. Alright. Channel Sonic, and then we're gonna Rain Dance. Hits Fire Blast this time. This might do a decent amount, as long as we don't get burned. We do have the leftovers to counteract the burn, though. That's not terrible. Oh, shit. I thought we outsped Magmar with Channel of Sonic too. First fight was so much better. I know this thing's gonna have Thunder Punch. Confuse no more? Thing is kind of scary if Vaporeon doesn't deal with it. Nice. A little bit of luck coming to our side now, too. I believe... Oh my gosh, we're still confused. Alright, cool. Hopefully this kills this time. Maybe a critical hit. A little bit more luck. Wow. Hit Zap Cannon both times. That's crazy. I think Hyper Beam's gonna kill here. We get the recharge turn, so Oh, let's go, Channel Sonic. Pulling through. Not really that useful, though. Who knows, maybe we'll be faster. I can't remember the other Pokemon we fought against here. Other 2 Pokemon. Oh, it's okay. I think we'll be able to well, I guess we're paralyzed, so we won't. Shame. Thankfully, I know just the Pokemon that this Oh? Really? I mean, I guess it's just a Togepi. Wow, this fight... Oh, shoot, we don't have Mumamima. Alright, Bulby, get out there. You have one job. Thankfully, it's just Togepi. Even though Psychic's a scary move. Leech Seed to hopefully gain a little health back. Petal Dance's animation is so long. Too bad we can't toxic leech seed stack like you could in Gen 1. That was so broken. Not even the most broken thing in Gen 1, but it was still super broken. Oh no. Hopefully I can put... Oh, I'm still in Petal Dance. That sucks. Oh. See you later, Bulby. I mean, maybe we'll survive this because we don't have they don't have Sun anymore. But we're also gonna have to hit a Sleep Powder through Confusion. Pretty low chance. Oh. Okay. I'm stuttering so much. I guess this was a speed tie. Stuttering because I'm nervous. This wasn't even the fight I wanted to retry. But man, losing Heracross to at the beginning. God, that hurts so bad. We might lose this one too. Imagine this is gonna 2-shot. Ooh. I think if we hit this Thunder, we can try attack and then we win. Maybe just try attack? I think that miss, yep, that miss sealed the deal unless we get like a freeze here or a paralyze. Try attack. All right, let's go. Try attack, pulling through. At a 30% chance for something good to happen, so. Well, I guess more 20% chance because a burn wouldn't have helped us. Nice. Woo! That wasn't even the one I had trouble with. God damn. It looked bitter, you're fine. Take it off. Alright, we're gonna keep Heracross out front. Okay, now that we're through that horrible second fight against FibF that YouTube will never have to see, we will make sure to save here. There we go. All right. I've got the faith that maybe our tough FibF on this second match will be balanced out by a very easy fight against Honeybun here. This Gengar has to either not use Hypnosis or miss Hypnosis. Unless we Quick Claw. Or use Thunder or something dumb. Okay. I know I saved this time, so I'm not upset. And of course, the Quick Claw activates now. Good news is we can't get paralyzed. Bad news is... Oh, no bad news. All right. I really wish I could know whether or not that was the Quick Claw or not. That doesn't really help me. But shout outs to Cosmic for suggesting the Quick Claw and Heracross here. I think Channel of Sonic and some Surfs is going to be the best option. I don't understand the question mark. Why is it a question mark? It's Heracross. Thanks for the crit. Maybe we can get a sleep powder off. Well, I guess we're not, It's poison. Yeah. It still hurts, though. Okay. I can work with this. I'm gonna go ahead and Leech Seed. 6 on your roster because I wanted 2 HM friends. And I didn't want to have to constantly switch them in and out of my party when we needed them to explore the world. Alright, get this Poison Barb helps us out. Okay, neutral. Alright. Oh, great. I mean, I'm okay with that. Also because I wanted to save slots on my team. I knew I needed a 4th member. But I wanted to save slots on my team for people who gifted 10 subs or more. Didn't end up happening, at least at the moment, but still wanted it there. Okay. I guess we can just Sludge Bomb. I didn't really mean to still be alive, but Channel of Sonic is actually dead, so this is best case scenario. Not gonna waste a turn on Leech Seed here. Because we might be able to get through this Dragonite unscathed. Nope. Oh? Faster? We are. And Dragonite's kind of slow. But I guess I also have stat EXP. So, not entirely accurate. Alright, here's the big scary boy I was worried about. I'm gonna try... I think it has Sleep Talk anyway. But whatever. Hopefully, a Cross Chop is gonna one-shot this thing. Because I am terrified. This is a very scary Pokemon. That's why it's Daddy. Oh, no. That is really not good. Got it this time, though. It's probably gonna two-shot now. I'm gonna go for Cross Chop again. I don't think Karate Chop's the right move. Good. Out of here. Thank God. Curse boosted Snorlax is very scary. Slowbro should be a cinch this time as long as we hit with Mega Horn. In. Get him. Chunky move. And steal it. We do still have Clefable for Flamethrower. And I would really hope that Clefable is faster than a Steelix. Nice crit. Alright, cool, yeah, waste of time. Karate Chop just for fun. See you later. Alright. Not the easiest fight, but much smoother. Keep going, thanks. Alright. Obviously, Honeybun is not the final fight we have. Alright, I'm not entirely sure if this is the right move, but I'm gonna lead the Channel of Sonic in this fight. gonna save in here, because obviously you know what's coming next as the champion, and I can't remember where it takes control away from you. Got some shiny Rattata, I believe. Yep. Just hanging out. Okay. Maybe if you recognize that sprite from one of the earlier episodes. And, I mean, come on, it's a Pokemon ROM hack. You didn't think that the lead developer was gonna make themselves the champion? In that room, I need you to show me. Are you worthy? We're gonna find out. And, banger remix right here. Alright, so even though Mumamimo would have been the better call, we got Perma Sandstorm. And I have faith that Channel of Sonic is going to be able to one-shot this Tyranitar. Wow, Rock Slide has a long animation. So I wanted to get rid of the Sandstorm. Oh, that's right, this Tyranitar has a Bright Powder. I was like, how did Surf miss? I don't remember. Hey, what's up, Stash Hand? Mm-hmm. Big fan of Mega Man music in the ROM hack here. What's the right call? I think switching to Venusaur is the right call here. I don't think Flashman has a Fire-type move. Alright, both screens, so we're definitely gonna Leech Seed stall here if we can. That sounds a little crazy and very mean. Alright, I think that Shockslayer can switch out. I'm not sure if he will, though. We're gonna heal, and hopefully we get to waste a couple turns here. Yeah. Light screen fell? I was at 5 turns. Just had Taco Bell for dinner tonight? Let's go. Did you happen to have the chicken pita taco thing that's on the value menu now? That's like super good. Alright, light screen backup isn't great, but it's not bad. As we've got the we've got Heracross. I thought light screen and reflect lasted 5 turns. Maybe it's 3 here. Before me now, yeah, there you go. If I can get a sleep off, that'd be great. Ooh, growth. I believe that's a move, or a battle tutor move. Okay, that sucks. We got lucky and then lost it. I imagine that Bulby's down for the count here. Alright, I'm gonna hope that Heracross is gonna hit with Mega Horn. Nice. Quick Claw probably activated there. I couldn't imagine Heracross outspeeding a Espeon. Oh, I thought Top Lettuce was always sent out last. Hello. Alright, over to Oven. One cheese and lettuce, taco, and fries. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Thunder. Because I am getting a bit worried, actually. Missing the Thunder sucks. I think Thunder a one-shot. I know Clefable doesn't have the great... I think I got a sack Oven. That's super unfortunate. We still have one Pokemon left that I am sort of scared of after Skarmory here. I think there's actually 2 Pokemon left. I highly recommend on the value menu. It's called like the Chipotle chicken, like pita taco or something like that. It's on pita bread and it's got their Chipotle sauce with cheese and chicken, and it's really good. Really, really good even. He's got 2 left. I'm gonna try to fish for some flinches. I do kind of care about acid armor, because both of our special attackers are down. Worth a look. It's only 220 whatever. It's on the value menu. Okay. It also has the leftovers. Alright, good flinch. Good flinch. Maybe even a crit, too. The most scuffed thing ever. I just kind of want to get it low enough to where I can reliably switch into Heracross here. And were you battling the developer of the game, Shockslayer? He is the champion. I think it's going to be one of those good ones, too, where we're just barely going to win. I'm very happy, you know? I'm glad it worked out. I think if I had a team of 6, it would have... The Elite Four would have been really one-sided, but the team of... Using less Pokemon obviously makes things... more interesting. But our team has good coverage, and it's very powerful. A very powerful team for single player, I think, but it's very slow. 3 more hits if Vaporeon survives. Nice. That was super lucky. That was super lucky. Keeping Vaporeon alive makes me... I don't want to say it's in the bag, but it's pretty close, because Saber here is very dangerous. Oh, the Pokemon I believe in. I hate to say it, but I believe in Channel of Sonic. Fighting type attack will also be really good against Saber. But I imagine this will do half. Yep. Oh god, not fucking substitute. Substitute leftovers. Ugh. What are you gonna use? Hidden Power? I think this is Hidden Power Rock on this Scizor. A lot of damage. But thankfully, this is the end. Woo! Alright. Well, I can't say we beaten Pokemon Crystal Clear, because I don't really think that beating the Elite Four in this game is like, you won, then beat the game, but it's definitely a milestone. Boss defeated. Victory is proof that you were earned the title of champion. It's for all your Pokemon. Make it an accomplishment in the Hall of Fame. Uh-oh! Piggy's pissed. You cannot catch Piggy here, even though it looks like a wild encounter. This is what I was worried about, if we were gonna win by the skin of our teeth, but thankfully we didn't. Also plays the intro theme, which is Mega Man title screen theme, Mega Man 3. Piggy. I don't actually know if you lose against Piggy if you wipe out and have to do everything again. You fell asleep? The double nap. Yeah, Guile's theme. When you fight Lieutenant Surge, it plays Guile's theme. And then if you have on randomized music, it can just randomly play as one of the tracks. Imagine that you'll probably feel pretty good right now, yeah? Kinda knew that you'd make it. Gee, I wonder why. It's almost like it's a ROM hack. You can walk around here. I wonder, can we interact with the laptop here in any way? I am not really sure why you can walk around here. I read in one of the changelogs that this was added for some reason. I'm really not sure why, though. Like, I would imagine it's like you can leave without doing this because once you defeat the Elite Four, kind of like later Pokemon games, all of the, it says right there, the winds of change blow across the land. Every legendary Pokemon that you do not have on your team or in your boxes, but if you've defeated them, they will respawn. And the Origin Plains event that we did at the very beginning of this stream resets, and all of the gift Pokemon also reset. So if we wanted to get another Eevee from Bill or Enceladon, we could do that. What gift Pokemon are in this game? Obviously, we can't get another starter. Piggies made peace. Mm-hmm. And hey, we use Lugia. We're such cheaters. Yeah, actually, Cosmic, if you have the chance to answer the question, shoutouts to Lima Green once again for making the sprite art for me there. And there we go, we did it. We beat the Elite Four, but there's plenty more to do in Pokemon Crystal Clear. But first, I want to ask Cosmic, is there a reason why you can walk around the Hall of Fame before you enter your Pokemon? I remember reading in a changelog that it was added so that you could avoid resetting the world, I guess, but you can't leave unless you can leave with like an escape rope or something. All right, I do not know. All right, well, guess it's a mystery for the ages. Alrighty, folks, shout out to the VOD watchers and to everyone who was here and everyone who was lurking. Thank you all so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!